This is your King Ginger.
That was a great turn.
I didn't see
This is D&D5E, Remains of Dread.
Welcome.
I'm repping Dive Club tonight. Go to our Wham Fam. Oh, you can't get this shirt because I think it's out of print. Cease and desist.
Cease and desist, brother. Cease and desist.
But you can get one of our other shirts there. Just get that merchandise going. So we will pick up where we left off. Last time, Silverback has returned to us from his excursion of good times.
Yeah, it was good.
To the east?
North.
North?
Boundary Waters.
Ah, he should have stayed there.
No, by night 4, I was missing my bed.
Oh,
so.
Nice. So what I would like to do tonight is we'll go right, my right, all the way around to the left. Introduce yourself, introduce your character, and then one brief thing about last time we met's adventure, and we'll start with...
Hi, I'm Shannon from the Married Marks podcast. I am playing Algalaya Rept. You can call her Allie for short. Bard bitch of Waterdeep. One fun thing I remember from last time is the only time I have successfully used the knock spell in a game with, like, badass intention, and it actually worked. I was proud.
It was amazing.
Good. I am Nate, your D&D ringer. I am playing Kortosh, a Kalashtar druid. Last time I turned into a snake and got carried around.
I take it back. The snack was the best part.
There was a lot of snake.
There was a lot of snack.
And the waiting was the hardest.
It always is.
Silverback, as he said, back from a excursion. Last time I was gone, so I have kind of a small tangential adventure of my own where I got separated from the group after we were attacked by the Cobble Swarm. Torin, my red dragonborn ranger, he snuck around through the tunnels for a few hours until he found a narrow drainage kind of tube, and he snuck through that and eventually came out into the swamp, where he, as he was kind of getting a lay of the land, encountered two of the Stitched Men, two of the locals, and dealt with them quickly and efficiently as is his way. And it was while he was scouting in the swamp he met a woman named Caro Fish, and that's all I know.
I am Oren Vite, the resident deathmatch guy.
Real quick, pump your weekend up. Please.
2-time Insane 8 deathmatch tournament champion.
Name the 3 guys that you beat over this weekend.
I beat Alex Cologne, who won Tournament of Survival 4 this year. Nick Gage, who speaks for himself.
Yes.
In more ways than one. And Matt Tremont, a man who has won 8 deathmatch tournaments across his many, many years of this. So I had a good weekend.
Congratulations, buddy. I'm really proud of you.
Good weekend. Thanks, guys. Oh, thanks, guys.
I
heard Alex Cologne smells really good.
Not as good as Jeff Cobb, but pretty good.
Oh no,
Jeff Cobb smells magical.
Yeah, but Alex Cologne's
does.
blood scented perfume is so good.
Yeah, if you're in
I play Balder.
Oh, hold on! You didn't give us what you did in game.
Oh, that's right.
Or who you are. Yeah, in the game.
Oh, I'm Magnar Steelsaw, Goliath, wizard.
What'd you do in game though last time that you were very this is a moment to remember? In case I die this game, remember me.
Oh, I used the Maximilian's Earth and Grasp in a lot of cool ways.
Yeah,
you really did.
It's a cool spell.
Yeah.
It's called the utility spell for a reason.
Apparently it is now.
It's got a U right next to it, it's got concentration next to the other ones. It's got a U, utility spell. Get at us, D&D.
I'm Warrior. I play Balder, Verbal Hexblade Warlock. Last time on Domains of Dread, I fiddled with a heavy door for a long time before I missed you step through it anyway.
That's fair. You also head of the track team.
Yeah. Yep.
Valid. I'm pulled back. Go. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm Cassandra. I play Roya.
Bullshit.
She's a Vidalcan princess. I learned that occasionally I could pull a crit out to actually save my life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, probably jinx myself. Knock on some wood tonight, but
Clutch.
Here's hoping.
It was good.
One more session. Come
It was
on.
real good.
One more session.
Realistic goals.
Keep the
Realistic
bar low.
goals.
Real low.
Yeah, you got to keep the level low because
If you keep your expectations low, you can't fall as far.
I'm
True.
concerned. Real concerned.
Don't
So.
reach for the stars when you can reach for something on the coffee table.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I like that.
We
I
will
like
be,
that.
as always, using Sirenscape if I can get it to work tonight. It's been real weird.
It's not gonna happen.
It's like, hey guys,
Hey guys. Hey Siren Song.
there it is.
Looking good.
For all your
How you been?
incidental music and sound needs, use Sirenscape. Also, David Richardson does all the opening and ending music. Go to bandcamp.com. You can find him at The Stolen Picassos, The Fairly Secret Army, and Waves of Mercury, all three of the projects that he's done and does, and have multiple albums, and they're all completely different. All right, without further ado. So, you knocked on the door, you went in. Kira Fish allows you into her
That's terrifying.
the home that she is currently in. You also were lucky enough that once there, Torin was also in the building. Torin is in the building.
With all of his pieces.
He looks a little worse for wear. Torin, I want you to make me roll me percentiles, and you need to roll
Bad.
No,
above your madness score.
which we haven't figured out yet.
Roll percentiles, and then that's your madness score.
28.
No, I mean, no, what am I doing?
You
Roll a
subtract
d10, subtract it from 100. I'm
There you go.
sorry.
That was
That's a
Whoa.
I was
lot
like,
of
that's
madness
a
that he lost.
29. 28's not good.
30?
3?
Three.
So you start off with 97.
Okay.
So now you want to roll percentiles and roll 97 or above.
Sure, man.
97 or above?
I got a 67.
So you did not.
Nope.
So you're going to roll a d10
Oh god. Okay.
Let's subtract
and subtract it.
10. Damn.
that.
That's
Like
not good.
87.
Take that much health away?
That is
It's like 87 health away.
madness.
Okay.
So you add what 10? You have 87 is your madness. I want you to roll 2d6, please. Tell me what they are combined.
6.
You also lost 5 hit points in your fight with the Stitchman that you
Okay.
killed out in the forest.
Dang.
All right.
Dang, you came out great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Came out alright. I mean, but every health hit point is precious.
Magnar went to 0. I
Yeah.
went to 1. Did you go real down?
Yep, and then I healed.
Yep. I healed up to
All right,
a
so-
little bit too, but
Caro is more than happy to hear what you're doing, but you notice one thing. The moment all of you enter into her domicile, or the one that she's renting, she puts out every lantern except for one and starts to pack her bags. And she just keeps going, when you guys are talking to her, I'm assuming you're explaining what you just went through.
Mhm.
yeah.
It's a lot of Oh, that's fascinating. That's interesting. I was concerned about that. Just jamming bags and books, or actually jamming books into bags. She finally turns and looks at you and says, "Well, you can come with me if you want."
Where are you going?
Well, I'm leaving. I'm not staying here.
Well, that's fine, but where are you going?
I've never been to the church. I've made it my dubious distinction to avoid it at all costs because I'd heard things, but I also know that this is the largest settlement in the area. Small settlements dot the woods, but they're far less refined. I needed a central location, and now it appears that this central location is not somewhere that I would like to be.
No, it's real bad.
Well, research requires safety.
Fair. We know that.
Yeah. I agree.
So she kind of looks. You don't look like researchers.
Oh, we are.
I know you're not a researcher. I saw you come in with 3 others, and they aren't here.
No, they are not. And we are not discussing that right at this moment. I've had a bad day.
You've had a bad life.
Yes, it's been a couple of days at
Have
least.
you eaten?
No.
Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Jesus. Okay. Let's see. That'll be a 7.
You you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh no.
She says, well, we can make it to the ruins in the dead of night once I fetch Boris.
Who's Boris?
Well, did you think I came here carrying all my goods myself?
Yeah.
I got online, so
To
I
be
mean,
honest,
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, strong shoulders.
Well, Boris
Strong
will,
shoulders.
Boris will at least give us a little bit of protection, and then we can hide from the elements inside my cart.
Cool. Well, she's packing. I'm relaxing.
That's a good idea.
She also looks at you, kind of like I said. She's got the additional lens on her glasses that comes down, and there's actually another lens there. And she comes over and she has a caliper, and she starts to measure your head, and she's scribbling madly in a little book. And she's like, "We'll come back to this later." She literally fingers on her face. And she's just like, "This is such a tragedy wrapped in opportunity."
Yeah.
I'm so excited about
That's
this.
exactly how I viewed this, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, totally.
Are you okay with spiders?
Love them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, are they gonna eat us?
Well, they are roughly the size of a pony.
Like a big
riding
pony or
them?
something.
Like a little pony?
Tauren-
Yeah.
A large pony.
I'm just gonna look at Balder and just kind of.
Okay,
See
perfect.
worse.
You don't by chance have anything that could make us feel better?
Miss!
Uh-oh.
Miss!
Hand axe out.
You hear a knock at the door. We need to speak with you.
Both weapons, actually, short sword.
She goes. She kind of looks around and she starts to take off her clothes she had put on and throw on a smock.
Is this like a one-room house?
Very much is.
Can we hide in the shadows?
Can we
Huh?
ask her if there's anywhere to
Is
hide?
there-
Make me a perception check.
Is there like a
Or
lampshade
investigation.
anywhere I can just...
A lampshade? Bed to hide under or something?
Everyone can make me an investigation check.
Can
I'm
I
happy
just
with
move
that.
into
Oh,
position
man.
on
Yeah.
Nat 20.
the? Can I just move into position on the open part, like the sort of side of the door that opens?
Yes, you can.
You
20.
Make me a stealth check.
28.
14.
Hold on, I forgot I have an extra thing.
12.
12. You're like, oh, I'm so freaked out right now. You didn't say that, but you're like kind of, you don't know what to do.
Game over, man!
Such a frightened looking snake.
I got a dirty 20.
You just slip real quietly behind that. You've gotten used to you're dirty, you stink. You know the blood of stitched men on you sticking to your scales. You smell of iron roughly, but you just slip behind that door, just kind of tensely, still nervous, still worried that you're going to have to engage in more bloodshed, in a manner where you're not in a good position at this point. You said 14?
Yeah.
You look around and you're not completely sure how you want to attack this. Gosh, I need everybody's name tag things up.
Well, you had them.
I can't remember because I can't remember everybody who's playing.
Okay.
I know
Do you think-
that Magnar. So what you realize is you're too big to hide.
What?
Most
I'm
of
just
us are
now
too big
realizing
to hide.
this.
Well, you're just like looking around and there's nowhere in the house that can hide your size.
Get in the...
I mean, it's hard enough because the one place might have been behind the door,
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And the Dragonborn slipped behind the door.
Is there a back
He
door?
can barely
This is
hide.
like the worst game of musical
back door?
chairs ever.
Now
Are
that you
there
can see,
windows on the back of the house?
there are windows in the back of the
Just
house.
get down and
They're-
get ready to
they're-
tackle
the
him
curtains are
when
drawn.
he comes in.
So what do you think about that?
22.
Do you have anything you'd like to do? Because you think you can climb up into the rafter.
Sure. I'll do that.
Make me an acrobatics check.
I will. That's pretty good. A dirty 20.
You get up in that rafter, and you're like, oh gosh. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but it'll do for now.
Just sort of planking on my hammer.
It's not even planking. You're just kind of sitting on the rafter, but the rafter is just creaking. It doesn't sound like it wants to hold your weight. What did you get for stealth?
Dirty 20.
Perfect.
Can I pop open one of those windows in the back and hop out that way?
You definitely can.
Excellent.
You had a natural 20, and you were looking for a
Cellar door or anything.
You were like dropped to the floor. You moved just this disgusting, musty rug, and there is a tarnished brass hook, and you lift it up, and there is a hole.
Probably a really bad idea.
How big is it?
Miss, hurry! There's things about.
I got an 18.
You also see there's very few actually places to hide, but you think you could probably get under the bed if you needed to.
Okay.
You're not 8 foot tall, so
I'm only 6.5,
a lot of heightism going
Yeah.
on.
but I'm
feel
slender,
it.
so I need ACs. I'm gonna hide.
Core, what is your AC?
Oh, it's 15.
That was your chance
Allie.
to lie.
I know.
AC.
Don't do it.
I was like, oh wait, that's me.
Allie. AC.
14.
Torn.
16. I got my scale mail and my actual scales.
Scales on scales on
Double
scales.
scales. Oh, the little double scales.
12.
You know how we
I gotta
do.
write a name on it.
You know wizards.
14. It's
Okay.
17 right now with me, John.
So she looks at all of you. You jump out the window.
Yep.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
What were you going to do?
Don't eat shit.
I'm gonna try to
yeah.
hide under the
Nice.
bed. I wanna
Okay,
hide.
make me a stealth check.
I'm
You-
still behind the
you're
door.
good. What did you decide to do?
Are you following me?
Dude, just get down and get ready to tackle a dude as he comes through the
I got a
door.
19.
Like,
You
Lineman
you
style.
bolt out that window. You splash down in some mud. Your back's against the house. You're like,
Was it MAG?
make me a perception check.
MAG.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Now make me a stealth check. At advantage.
Not a natural 20.
There you go.
Well, we got excited.
Renegade.
That is a dirty 20.
Look at you.
Nice.
Nate.
You
Monster. This is
lay
a new Nate.
face down in the
It's a new
mud
era.
as 10 feet away, 2 men in hoods walk by with a torch and they just seem to miss you.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Close.
I got
They-
lucky.
Make me a wisdom check.
I have nowhere to go.
You're just kind of like, well, there is a hole in the floor.
Pretend to be a statue.
There's the hole in the floor.
A check and not a save, right?
Just check.
That's also a dirty 20.
Are there any?
What is happening with Nate?
Nate
I
doesn't
don't know.
roll
It's
this
being
well.
real, the dice are being real nice. They're going to kill me later.
Okay.
He's getting it all
Everyone's
the way
one too,
early.
so-
You
Probably-
realize you left the window open. Man, the curtain.
Oh, crap.
Okay. So are you going down the hole,
I'm
Allie?
getting in the hole. It's a terrible idea, but I'm doing it.
Don't go.
All of a sudden, you see Allie, and she just drops down into this hole in the floor.
How big of a hole is it?
It's fine. It's around.
Can we all fit? Is the question.
You're not sure you could all fit, but
So not us.
you don't know. I mean, because you don't know what's at the bottom of it.
Is there like a
Alley right
ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me.
Is there like a ladder in the
corpse.
hole?
It looks like there is a little bit of stone and then a rope that's been pinioned in on a loop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang on to the rope.
It's just where she hides her booze. It's
I'm not
fine.
going all the way to the bottom. Just hanging on to the rope.
All right, close it on your way down.
Sure.
Okay, you do that.
I mean, well,
Carol brushes over the.
I'm not like locking it closed.
She brushes back over the rug over the top of it, and all of a sudden, unless anyone has low light vision or whatever, it's dark in that hole.
Oh, I'm not in the hole.
Hope you guys aren't afraid of the dark.
I'm in the
I have dark vision.
I'm under the bed,
I'm still hanging
so-
out right by the door.
Okay.
I'm good.
So this rapping at the door gets more fervent, and she finally looks around, and you are all somewhat gone. She looks at you, and she just puts her.
I am ready to kill.
She opens the door. Make me a perception check because you can see through the crack.
Ooh, 16. 18.
There's 3 men there. All of them have their hoods you've seen stuffed in their belt. They're all carrying weapons. One in the back has a torch.
Oh, these are the guys that I met. on my
Look
own?
similar.
Okay.
They're just people from town. Miss, can we come in? There's been a problem. We had some folks come into town and they've stolen from the church and killed a couple of the townspeople. It's a horrible mess. We just want to make sure you're all right. So what I would like to have you do is I like to put your fate in your hands.
Uh-oh.
I would
don't
like
like that.
you to roll for, first of all, yeah, you know what? We're going to do it that way. I would like for you to roll Caro's Deception. So you guys can choose, just rolling it. I already have the stats.
Yeah.
So
You don't want
it's
me to
who
do it.
wants to roll.
Well, it's just a
That's
dice.
skill.
It's just a dice, not our number, right?
Yep, it's
Well,
her
Nate, you've been
stat.
rolling
feels-
the best.
Who feels
God.
lucky to roll?
This is going to be the straw that broke the camel's
I mean,
back.
Nate's
though.
been rolling
Yeah, I
the
was
best.
gonna say.
That'd be too much pressure for Nate's
This
dice.
is where I disappoint everyone.
I think everyone would disappoint you.
Oh god.
He did.
Oh
What'd you roll?
no!
I rolled a 3.
Doesn't
Oh.
what happens for
I do.
Ooh.
I do.
Yeah,
have
let's
three.
re-roll that. Can we switch up?
How did you do that?
This is, wait, this
I
is
knew
like-
it.
No.
And then
This
can
is
someone
just
else
deception
roll?
check,
Just
right?
kidding.
But I knew that was going to happen.
I used it all up. That was
That's like
Go
3
for
or
it.
4.
Okay,
really good.
who wants to
You're gonna make
re-roll?
me go
There
again.
I'll try
Okay.
re-rolling.
All right.
you go. Okay.
8.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
Yeah, I'll use mine.
Oh
this seems,
boy.
This seems really
This
important.
is where I said we
whoops.
burned through all of them.
All right, does somebody else want to try? Do you want to like?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Do it.
Go down
you
the
got a
line.
fancy way to die, dude.
Oh, by the way,
11?
We're slowly creeping up
Hold on.
the.
Slowly
Thank you.
getting better.
She's probably got like a +9. It's fine.
I rolled an 11.
She does science. I'm guessing she doesn't have a high charisma.
We don't know.
Only
this.
picture is like Maz Kanata.
That's
in my-
does anyone have anything else they'd like to add to this roll?
Hold on. I'm looking.
My cards don't help.
No, these cards don't do anything for us.
Can I use my succeed on an attack roll card?
No. Oh! Okay. What would you like to see as the fortuitous event?
Ah,
That's the best card.
Ooh, good
Such a good
card.
card.
Wow.
Dang, I feel like we've all wasted a bunch of inspiration now, though.
Hey.
Wah, wah.
You
Well,
want to get it back?
we'll get it back.
Maybe.
It's all good.
We just got to roll more 20s. That's fine.
Just gotta roll more 20s.
Oh, inspiration doesn't require 20. It's just
No, we just got
We
to
just gotta
do
be
cool
creative.
things.
I would like the
Or come up
fortuitous
with good
event to
puns.
like maybe be something that gets them out of the house. Like maybe there's a distraction of some sort elsewhere in town.
Like the church catches fire.
Yeah, like a loud explosion.
it's like
Eldritch Blast.
yeah.
Funny how that works out.
Tabaxi came out of nowhere and cast it out. He was stealing a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't nailed down. All right.
Some random Tabaxi. He seems
He's
mad.
knocking everything off.
He had a coat made of a wasp. I don't know what's going on.
He's Australian.
He was Australian because that is canon.
Canon.
she's starting to talk, and she keeps looking over her shoulder towards the door. And the guy in front, he's kind of listening, and then you catch his eye, and he just follows her eyes and looks, and you get a look of just like of him, and you kind of slip just enough to where you're in the shadow of the cracks of the door, but you can't tell if he can see you. And that's the moment you hear a huge roar from the middle of town. And you hear, it's gotten loose again!
It's the man.
It's gotten loose. Oh no.
And he says, sorry miss, I'll be back. You two, watch the door. Stomps off to the mud and rain. Towards the middle of town, where there seems to be a large bonfire now building.
So the two guys still at the house?
She shuts the door very slowly, puts her hands underneath, bends over, and she stands up a little bit.
Oh no!
Gross.
She goes, I don't like to lie. I'm not good at it. She says, there's something wrong with those people, isn't there? With almost like a grin on her face.
Pop down in the rafters like, and how?
We need to get Boris out of the stables. My cart is there.
We're at the station.
I assume we've come out of the hole now.
Do you want to come out of the hole, or do you want to explore the hole?
Do it. Sure, I'll explore the hole.
Okay. You climb the rest of the way down. You're both down. It's a 15-foot long rectangular room, 15 by 10 foot, and it's full of jars.
And jars.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. Body parts?
there are hands.
I knew it.
Pick open these jars.
Gross.
I had a
Yeah.
crazy feeling when you said jars.
Someone's been slowly brining and pickling these hands.
He didn't
boy.
have food for a while.
Hey, a snack.
It's a really gross farmer's market stand.
Different types of hands. There's also a bag on the floor.
Full of?
Do you want to open it?
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
That smile. That smile.
Do I roll anything for this?
Just maybe you open it up.
Be careful.
It's full of teeth.
Oh,
And rings.
rings? Do they look important, or are they just
It's a lot of
Generic.
rings. Just generic
yeah?
rings,
Boring.
some other like baubles.
Ugh.
But the teeth, there's a lot of teeth in here and no skulls. Both of you can make me a perception check.
Nope.
Just nope.
I don't like that when you both go like.
17.
That's good.
You look down because you.
No, I.
Yeah, you're just like too busy kind of combing through this.
Here.
You look down for a second because you're like, why is the ground not softer? And it's because this room has been paved with skulls. You're standing on.
Alright, leaving now!
And you both can roll me initiative.
Oh,
jeez.
Oh, guys.
No, I should have gone to the goddamn hole.
Why did you go down
I
into the
knew.
bottom of the hole?
I knew staying where I was a
It
good idea.
literally is a moment of, don't go in there! Don't go in there!
I know.
I'm just wet outside. This is great.
So
I'm under a bed. There might be some cobwebs, but
12.
I'm okay.
I'm still ready to
complain.
throw down with some creepy dudes.
Yeah, I did that.
7.
I know, I wish it would have for me.
This sucks.
So I'm going
I blame
in
you.
22.
You want one?
Yeah,
For
I'm
finding this.
Did you say I blame you for fighting?
Yeah.
He's
There you
Magnar.
are.
He's Magna.
You're not Magna.
You're not me. You're not him.
I know Magnar. You know Magnar.
Well, I'll just throw it on the floor.
The first thing you see,
You write 22 on it?
no, I'm just gonna leave it blank. That's just me.
Okay.
Is this soft blue light emanating out of the bag. It starts to coalesce off of
Dope.
the fingers.
Awesome. Can't
And it
wait.
moves through, and then it moves through the skulls on the floor. About every 15th is turned up, facing up. Most of them are down, so you're standing on the tops of the heads. And it coalesces into a form, slowly. What looks like about a 70-year-old woman with a very, very, very sharp looking serrated knife.
Sea hag.
And she says,
That's what she says.
It's the rating.
"Come to give me your fingers, have you? So hungry for fingers. So very hungry. It's been so long since I've
God.
eaten.
Don't give her any of
Her
your
stomach
fingers,
has the
guys.
grumblings that only hands can
Starved I
satisfy.
am. Starved when they locked me up."
Get your hand out of the bag.
First are your odds, your evens. Evens it is.
Son of a-
She reaches out towards you. Does a 13 hit you?
Does a 13 hit me? I do not believe so. That would be a negative.
Almost like
Triumphant wolf.
this very amorphous, as it changes shape and doesn't hold shape, hand comes at you, and just like you're able to swing and parlay it away, but you could feel the coldness of it, and you could feel like you're already worn down, tired. You could feel an ebb of your the strength, the vitality of your very life being pulled, as if this thing, just by existing in this room, is eating up life. Allie, you're up.
Awesome. God, this sucks.
You gotta kill it. I think that's the point here.
Kill a corporeal being.
Can those of us who are up in the rest of the house hear this like woman, this old creepy ghost lady talking?
Roll me a disadvantage.
All right.
Because at the same
Roll what
time,
at disadvantage?
Caro is talking.
Roll what at disadvantage?
Perception,
I
please.
got a.
Nope.
Nope,
Alright,
for
so
me as well.
I hear
You're
them.
you're out. You're
I got
outside.
a 12.
Yeah, I can hear them talking though. There's the people that are upstairs. I can hear them talking.
You can you more hear the people outside.
Oh, that's not good. Do I see
And
people
you-
nearby?
You do. You see them. A lot of them are headed towards town, like
Okay.
toward back towards the center of town. Because you remember you moved to the outskirts.
Yeah, so they're
And
moving away from me.
there's a large fire, and you can see that large thing with the hood on, it's in manacles, and it's baying at the moon, and it's got its face down towards the ground, as if it's trying to smell through the dirt and the muck and
Oh, I
the
like that
rain.
at all.
But it keeps heading towards these barn stable areas,
Oh, of course.
and they're keep pulling it away, and they're like, "Oh, that goddamn beast." You notice that there is a extremely nice but very utilitarian cart, and by cart I mean like covered wagon, parked near the stables, and it doesn't look like anything that anyone here would have. This is something that travels. This sees hard travel. Also, the hitchings for the cart aren't for horses. It's one large.
Okay. How far is that from me?
It's probably a couple blocks.
Okay.
You can get there. You just have to be quiet about it.
It's not gonna happen.
Do a stitched man hood to wear. Blend in with the
Oh god, I don't want to do that. That sounds
Wow.
hideous.
All right, back to Allie. What would you like to do?
The one thing I would like to do is a terrible idea because it's going to draw attention of other people in town, which I'm not going to do. Because that just sounds like a really, 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 really bad idea. I'm going to swing at it with my rapier, I guess. I'm out of spell slots.
Can you
at this point.
remind me,
Kill that ghost.
is that
Kill that
rapier
ghost.
magic at all or silvered?
No, it's not.
Okay, perfect.
Which means it's not going to do squat.
That is
But we're
not-
going to try.
Well, it'll do something. It just may not do
Yeah,
as much.
it's going to whiff right through. Especially if I roll an 11. So hooray, that's probably not doing
You
squat.
swing through, and it almost kind of moves its shape around, and then mock like, "Ooh, why would you try to cut me?"
Oh, bitch, no.
Run away!
Magnar.
All right, I'm leaving.
You're like, I'm out.
And I'm out.
Peace!
I don't have the health to do anything.
Peace,
If I
bitch.
get hit
Good
once, I
luck.
She's been pretty hardy. She survived for like 2 weeks.
He's gonna climb back up.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics is your climbing.
No boy. 15.
You get to the top. Now you can make me an athletics check at disadvantage.
A disadvantage?
Yeah, you're trying to open this thing with one hand.
I'm a giant.
Yeah, but you're not a super strong giant.
That's not
You're
true.
also a
Makes
wizard.
some noise.
Yeah, you're also a wizard.
I have a strength of 16.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're pretty strong.
Yeah.
You're pretty strong. You're a pretty strong guy.
I mean, for a giant, that's kind of weak.
Double eights, so 13.
Oh, no.
You're a wizard. Make me an Arcana check.
I knew it.
Oh, no.
I knew. That's why I said I didn't lock it, but it just locks itself, doesn't it? Oh boy. 13.
There's something magical about you.
Of course there is. Can I send message?
Next turn.
Okay, that's what I meant.
On the
And
on
then
the
I was
top,
like,
you guys
I
are kind of.
probably leave,
So I hop down.
You've hopped
from
down,
the-
and she looks at you, and she's like, "We've got to get to Boris."
but I'm banging on the thing, right?
You're noticing that no one's coming.
Well, I was going to say what he would have done is he would have been like, gotcha. And then he would have gone to go get the two of them to let him know the coast is clear.
You pull open the rug. There's no door.
Door's
Yeah.
gone.
Yes.
No!
Well,
Hey, sorry, guys.
Wasn't there a door here?
Oh boy.
next
Carol
time
looks at you and
on
she's-
Raymond.
She says,
in TDT.
"No
The party's
There's a
down to 4
cellar.
people.
door behind the house that I'm aware of. I've never been down there. I was told that it was. I was told no one lived here, so I just put my stuff here. So it's just like right, just keep my stuff.
Cool. Can I smash it?
The floor.
Yeah. Or the door.
You will you'll make a lot of noise.
That's true. Probably won't do that. But she said there's a cellar door outside.
She's like, to my knowledge, there was. I remember seeing one.
Then I would go to the window that Kortosh went through.
There's an open window with like a slight breeze blowing the curtain, and you're like, oh yeah, Kortosh.
If I can fit out that window, I'll go look for the cellar.
It'll be a tight fit. Give me an athletics check to not break something. Mainly the frame of the window.
Nope, that was a natural one.
Yep. You kind of like crush some glass and
I was gonna say, please don't make it stuck like Winnie the Pooh.
you're like,
Can
"Oh,
can I help him get out the window without
you
hurting him?
are you still there or did you leave yet?
No, I'm still there. I didn't go anywhere.
You're like, oh hey buddy. No, you can't.
Okay.
But you both can make me a stealth check, and then also roll a d4 and subtract that from your roll.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna hear them and roll out and be like, "Is it okay to come out?"
Oh no.
And come out from underneath the bed.
There are still 2 guys
That's
outside
us.
the door, right?
No.
So there's
That's
still-
somehow.
yeah, one of them left, and 2 of them are still there.
Somehow the spot being stuck in the window. That's a dirty 20.
Me, the dirty look.
It's you in the middle
Well,
first.
You
I got a
followed
7.
me.
Huh?
7.
Okay, perfect. All right,
Is it though?
it's perfect for me. So those two are outside. You two are inside with Karo. You two are back down. We're at the top of we're at the top of the pop.
Yeah, I wasted my turn.
Even odd.
Well, I didn't. I found out that there's no escape.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no hope.
This time on Orin.
We're doomed.
Totally do. We host.
Wait, I'm not within a range or anything, am I? Come on, she doesn't have spells. Fuck out of
She
here.
can move.
She's like, go.
She moved. Attack her.
She's making moves.
You can, yeah. I'll let you give an opportunity to attack.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Save us.
Kill the ghost.
You're our
Kill
only
that
hope,
ghost.
Luke.
Kill that
12.
ghost. Kill that ghost.
That's my armor class, but
I'm gonna
then
roll
I use
one.
shield
You-
and
Yeah.
she can't hit me.
Now you die.
So I use shield.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure did.
That's a really good plan. You also feel like you just felt your strength completely being pulled away from you.
Not somebody as strong as I.
So much strength.
We'll see.
So much strength.
The strength of a large creature in the size of a medium one.
Yeah.
I'm like literally racking my brain trying to figure out if there's anything I can do about this because I don't think there is.
Just use that rapier to
Well,
opportunity
yeah, no, it's
attack her first.
opportunity attack, so it's just a
Yeah.
melee.
Yeah, unless you've got like
Yeah.
whatever the feat is.
What do you got?
I'll
Sentinel
just
or whatever.
rapier attack again.
Warcaster.
A melee attack. Actually, let's just do like a melee.
Perfect.
'cause-
So to punch her with your
Just,
magic
yeah, I'm just
fist?
gonna punch the ghost.
No, I would do the rapier attack.
The rapier. Alright.
I'll give you a slight hint. Not all ghosts.
Oh yeah, no, we're re-rolling that.
Was it
one.
bad?
Yeah, it was really bad.
But it was not a 1, so you don't get a
No,
card.
it was not a 1. That is better. How about a 17?
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got her.
Okay, roll me your
Kill a
damage,
ghost.
Cut the ghost.
Don't die, guys.
Is what the hell am I rolling? No. Yes.
No.
What am I rolling?
No, you gotta roll your damage dice.
Thank you. I know. What are my damage dice?
please. So much stress.
I know.
Rapier should be what, a D8?
Yeah, I think you're right. That sounds right. I always like use spells with this one.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. What am I doing?
So
Where's
much
my
pressure.
D8?
Yeah, it's the diamond one.
That's it.
7.
Nice.
Oh, you hit
Feels
and you slice right through, and it screams in pain.
Oh,
It actually
Good.
hurts your head to hear that,
not good.
but you're like it did some you damage it. Like you
Death
feel
spell,
the
so.
chill of cutting through it, go all the way through your rapier into your hand, but you can see actual blue misty bits of it dripping off and falling almost like droplets, and then they hit the skulls and then splatter and dissipate into shadowy nothingness. All right, so our outside team,
Yep.
Team outside.
Team inside.
make your
outside.
perception,
Hey.
make your perception check. We got basement team, we got inside team, we got outside team.
Well, outside team's not all the way outside though.
Oh, they're outside the window.
That's a 10.
Like they're like
15.
3/4 outside.
You're like going, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm coming to help you. Why are there footsteps coming?
It's not because you're noisy.
What would you guys like to do?
I want to see. Wait, how close to the footsteps? They're coming.
Oh, they're coming from around the house.
Are they coming
Because you just
from...
made a whole bunch of noise
I don't know what you're talking
crushing
Are
through
these
that
the guys
window.
who
Are they coming from one side of the house or both sides?
One side of the house.
All right,
the
I'm
guys
going
that
to
were-
go to the
Are
opposite
you
house.
literally going to Benny Hill, the house?
I mean, that sounds great. I was just going to hide around the corner.
Yeah.
Are these
Yakety sax
are these the
play.
guys that were in the front
Yeah.
of the house?
You
I-
don't know that for sure.
Can
but
I
yeah.
can I if it is, can I hear them move away?
You can make me a perception check, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Now, if I was Horatio, I would probably play yakety sax and run around the house.
Sure, I know you would.
But I will just hide around the corner. I will cast Shillelagh and then get ready to beat
14.
them.
You don't hear them talking anymore, and you heard something, but you're not sure what it was.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Do I
Ryan?
see the cellar door where I'm at?
Also, make me a perception check.
19.
This house doesn't look right. It doesn't look the same as when we got there.
Oh
Oh no!
Just like kind of.
Guys, why do we keep trusting everybody that we fucking meet?
Kind of like it was in the church, like there was that sense that things were off. Same, cool. Is there anything outside the house, like what's round, or is it just vacant?
There's some junk. There's like some rotting boards. There's like a rotted wagon wheel. High grass.
Like 8 foot tall grass.
No, not at all.
Shot.
Can I grab him and pull him around the corner with me?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Make me a stealth check when you get around the corner.
Oh, jeez. Nope. Would you believe 6?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd believe that, yeah.
You were so hot at the
I
beginning
know.
of the game.
It's just down.
You were
Just switch your
killing
dice.
it.
Switch them out.
I'm gonna give you this card. I get a 1d8 to add to that.
Brilliant.
Still 20.
Okay.
Natural?
No.
Oh.
I mean, yes.
So make sure you got that card if
I
it
mean,
was.
yes. 28.
Baldur just slides around the corner with natural grace. He actually like slides in the mud and uses it, grabs the corner to slide across.
It looks cool as shit.
It looks amazing. Your core is really impressed
Yeah.
as he falls.
That sounds about right.
And you can roll initiative. And we'll get to that moment.
I did cast Shillelagh, though, so we got
You
that
did.
going for me.
All right. You two can now see out the window.
Mhm.
Beavis and Butthead run by, and then 2 guys chase them around the corner. So you guys figure out what you want to do next.
Which way does the door open? Does it open inward or outward?
Inward.
Why Beavis?
I was gonna
Chaos
push the
bolt.
door open in front of them after you guys
Just
were
hang and just like
Yeah.
hanging in
Because
bed.
it's from my sigil. So,
Oh, nice.
Visual of like the
Perfect.
running by, like
so does a I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit, right?
Just misses. If you have anything that can increase it, I'd use it. Yep.
I'm gonna succeed on this here attack roll.
Because you just needed a third.
Yes, you are. I believe in you. You can do it. Kill the ghost. Kill that ghost.
This is magic.
Hashtag kill that ghost.
Does full damage.
So
Put that in the chat. Hashtag kill that
hashtag
ghost.
kill that ghost. I'm tweeting that right now.
Hashtag kill that ghost.
it's doing thunder damage, and it's a total of 11.
Leave ghosts alone. Hashtag.
Leave ghosts.
That's not what I said, but
So you hold it down and you cast your spell, and it grins at you, and its face extends and its teeth, and then it looks down, and you've literally blown it apart.
Oh man, it's like definitely
And then
ghost.
it drips and falls to the floor into nothingness. It dissipates.
Can we get out the latch now?
The latch, all of a sudden, if you push
With my Herculean strength, I do.
with your strength, you push. Do you want to go through those rooms at all? Do you want to look at the room anymore? Anything else you want to do while you're down there? Are we just going up? Or...
Grab the bag of teeth and then come with me if you want to live.
Absolutely not.
All right.
Pickled hand? Can I...
Ugh,
Can I interest you in a pickled hand?
gross.
We gotta get out of here.
yeah, TTRP did the hashtag kill that ghost. Thanks, guys.
Alright. So he casts. You guys are able to like push, and you two make me just let's say perception.
Wait, not us.
Let's
Them.
say
Just them.
Ooh, 7.
Nat
Take your
20.
card.
Oh, the
As we
baby.
bust through the wooden floorboards.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah, I'm
Like old school air cannon. Just
Yep.
What'd you get, Silverback?
I got a 7.
You're very focused on like I think there's about to be a skirmish outside. There's gonna be a Donnybrook. You look and you watch as the floor changes again and pushes open, and that wasn't there, and the trap door wasn't there before, and even Caro, she's like, that wasn't there. Like, you just saw it, that wasn't there. She gets down on her knees and she's pulling out a bottle and of a couple different chemicals, and she's starting to fiddle with it as you two are getting out, just trying to check and see what's going on.
She also covered this back up with the rug.
Well, it's because there was a guy coming through the door.
Yeah, but she knew it was there.
Well, the rug was just wrong.
It's crooked.
Guys, we need to leave.
You know how terrible
And
crooked
not
rugs
trust
are?
anybody.
Yeah.
We just need to disappear.
Alright.
So we were on initiative.
Yeah.
Do I get to do anything?
Yeah, what would you like to do? I'm sorry.
So I saw her. She's doing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they getting out fine on their own?
They appear to be.
Okay. So can I go to the window and peek out, and can I see any of the guards that are?
You can see their backs. They just ran by.
Can I?
Okay.
So if
Can I?
sorry, you finish. My bad.
I want to peek around the corner, shoot my light crossbow, and duck back in.
Perfect.
I have 4 hit points. I can't be too risky right
Fair.
now.
It's fair.
18. Nearest one.
18 is a hit.
Yep. For 8.
For 8, you shoot him in the back and he just drops.
Nice.
The other one turns around and looks.
I duck back
Sorry,
in.
He
He's
reaches
like-
down and he pulls on his hood.
Oh, that's not
So the windows in this house.
I got one. You guys got the other.
Are they like just kind of your traditional, like old timey kind of glass panes?
Yeah.
Could I break one with an arrow?
Yeah, most likely.
So
Make more
Think about the noise
noise.
they're gonna make. I mean, go!
You're not denying.
there's only one guy left.
Not this time.
We got this.
And okay, so and then he spotted the wagon, right?
Mm-hmm.
He saw one.
Or sorry, a wagon and,
Yeah.
and
You don't know that.
I mean, I'll tell people once we're not getting attacked.
All you know is that you saw someone run by the window, and they're both outside.
yeah, I'm gonna.
And then there's
I'm gonna hold,
people
I'm gonna
coming
hold
out the
my- hold
holes
my
on the
shot.
floor.
Yeah.
But so instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my melee weapons away and get my bow out and get
All
an arrow ready.
zombies.
The guy who was pursuing you stops pursuing you. You look back, and he's not pursuing
So he
Balder,
turned around.
but you're like on the ground, and you turn around, and he stopped pursuing you because the other guy gets shot in the back and goes down, and very methodically pulls his mask off his belt and puts it on his head.
And I don't have time to attack him before he does that.
You can get up and attack him, but
That's
not before you can do that.
Okay, that's fine. I'll still bump him. Do you want our initiative, or is that outside?
We'll roll initiative after this.
All right.
Kill it.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hey, that's what we've been looking for.
Excellent.
Back at it.
Shillelagh's 1d8 plus 4. That's a 9.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is he alive?
Oh yeah, he'll respond.
Oh
When
no.
when they put their hoods on, they become magical creatures, and we can't kill them.
It's crit.
Yeah, and it's not. Turn a successful hit into a miss or a crit into a normal hit.
Oh!
Normal hit.
Thank you.
Then I missed the other attack.
Oh, good. Do less than 17 hit points,
I will make no promises
please.
for 5.
Alright.
I'm so jealous of your 17.
Yeah, no shit. I wish.
I'm gonna need a really good
Sponge's
nap
over
this
there like-
moment.
You have
Cry
to-
me a river.
Like
I just
he
want a
turns
nap
around.
now.
Just a nap.
So he
I am
he
with you on
slashes
that.
him in the back. The stitched man turns around and he pulls out 2 daggers. And goes, woo, misses. The second one hits, but Cora is able to just pull back just enough to where it looks far worse than it actually is.
So I'm pretty close then.
You're within 10 feet. So you can step forward and smash.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And he's the only person I see.
You see currently.
Yeah.
I hate when he does that.
Yeah, I don't like the way you said that.
That is 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You crack into him. He's a bigger guy, and you hit him, and he takes it. He doesn't go down. He doesn't look the best, but he stands there. You can tell he gives a little bit of a cough. You can see some blood like starting to stain through the front of his mask, but he's not going away. So now we'll roll initiative.
Wait, are we in this?
Everybody,
Oh, great.
Track it with your thing.
That was a natural 20.
get yourself a card.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a butt like a soundboard.
So Balder was a nat
You have a
20.
butt like a
Magnar,
So you don't have a button.
Oh, I thought you said you have a butt like
Magnar?
a soundboard.
That would be
16.
16.
Oh, that's 24 for Balder.
Torin,
17 total.
13.
15. 12. 12.
Oh no.
That's not what I wanted.
Spooky.
Strahd is here! No! You promised you wasn't gonna go.
You're in the right place for that. Come on.
Corey, you want to go before me?
We literally
Sure.
landed at his castle. I don't know.
And we
how we
murdered
could-
him in his sleep.
Yeah.
Successful.
I don't feel the need to fight
Can't
for it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Balder got a nat 20.
Baldur's going to nat 20.
It's a 24 total.
The nat 20 always goes first, right?
I don't know.
That's the way Ben does it.
Alright.
I'm going at 17.
Torin's also 17.
Torn would go before me.
I'm
Torin, then Magnar, then Kor.
The edge of 17.
You just keep going across that way.
Can't see it.
Well, if you cover him up, you can't see it either.
Mhm.
There you go.
Who's next?
Then you got Magnar, Kor, me, and Allie. There you go.
Okay.
Alright.
Shannon, on your turn,
Yes.
Carol can go as well.
Okay.
Just I will run that. Okay.
Remind him.
All right.
Alright. Smash.
Yeah.
I love a good old smashy smashy.
That's another
Smash.
17 to hit.
That's a huge hit.
It is a huge hit.
Yeah.
For a huge guy. That is 12 more bludgeoning damage.
Woo!
He crumbles.
Good.
This
Yeah.
time
Bye.
you faint again for that chest, and then you just let the weight of your maul go low, and you crush his hip. And when you do so, you realize you hit him so hard that his insides start to slump and fall out of himself. And he looks at you, and he dies very slowly, very painfully,
Good.
and emits a cry that might haunt you for the rest of your days.
Everything's coming up Balder. Alright. So
You hear a soft whispering in your head.
I figured this is coming.
Says, I miss this so much. This place is so perfect for us. It's so perfect.
gotta go.
Just bother. Yell. Give into it. The more you yell, the more they'll come. And the more they come, the more we get to enjoy this.
I don't want him to come too soon.
Do I hear him talking to himself?
Come Come on, I was gonna say, you got some inspiration there.
Did I hear that?
You're like,
part?
which part?
Him talking.
The last part, you heard the last part, but you didn't hear him talking to anybody.
All right. So
You just heard him talking.
Yeah.
So that's
Like
my
mumbling.
action. I have seen the stables as well, I assume. What is between me and the stables?
Right now, space and opportunity.
Cool.
You can tell, though, that... Maybe a perception check. Maybe you can't tell.
Well, you can tell.
If you can't, I'll tell him.
19.
You've drawn attention.
Okay. Do I see more people approaching and from where?
You can't tell exactly from where. It's raining. Like I said, there's a smoke coming from this large bonfire in the front, or in the middle, excuse me, of the kind of the town area on the road. But you know that you can feel eyes upon you.
All right.
And you can feel the general tension of the town itself, like if it was a living thing, starting to squeeze around you like a hand.
Cool, anthropomorphic town. All right. I'm going to move toward the stables and find the place that I can get to that has as much cover as.
You can move and make me a stealth check at disadvantage. Or yeah, you can make the first one regularly.
18.
Okay, you're good. Torn.
If I step outside to the front door, can I climb onto the roof of the house?
Acrobatics check.
Am I tall enough to pull myself up?
Oof.
He's not.
Probably not. I mean,
It's
we'll
real
see,
wet
I
out.
guess.
It's
11.
It's a slippery boy.
11.
Yeah, you can get up there.
Okay.
It takes a little bit more. You're a heavy guy.
Mhm.
Just
Once I get up there, I'm going
Dragon feet.
I'm
march
gonna
inside the
knock
house.
just knock an arrow and have it ready and watch and kind of cover Balder from range.
Okay, perfect.
With a giant dragon on the house.
I don't have any wings though. Man, I wish I had.
All right,
wings.
you holding an action then?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Unless I can see. Is there anybody that's like? Is anybody?
Move.
Can I see anybody like the eyes or whatever that are on?
You can
him?
see people coming this way.
Do they look? Can I read their body language if they're like hostile?
Menacing, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're a gargoyle. I just realized that. The dragon things sit on the roof. Basically a gargoyle.
Yeah.
Like from the TV
Again,
show.
again, no wings though.
Best one.
Having wings would be awesome.
I mean, I believe you have them. They just don't work, isn't it?
And are they
Not
heading
ancient
towards
medieval structures. Just
You might
Balder?
remember gargoyles.
Right now they're heading towards the house.
For the house?
Gargoyles. Hunchback of Notre
Disney's
Dame.
gargoyle.
Get ass, Dizzy.
So I presume that
But now
Scream,
the cease and desist.
that Scream broke our cover. So I'm gonna shout to the people in the house. We've got a mob coming towards the house. Everybody get ready.
They're gonna shout that?
I mean, they're when he killed the last guy, the guy screamed.
We don't know.
Oh,
but
real
they
quick.
know.
You're still in the hole.
Real quick,
So.
They're
when
coming
I,
No, we're out of the
Are you
hole.
coming out? You're
when
gonna
I
roll?
got
I've been doing
to where
just
I
fine.
got to and I looked around, could I see the big monster thing?
Cool. Is it coming at us? Is it coming at us?
Yeah, they're coming towards the house.
The
Like,
monster?
It's about
mob.
currently it's equidistant between you and the
Stables.
stables.
So it's not coming at us.
Not currently. It's my turn. I would like each of you to roll me a d4, and then we'll start here and go around and you can know what you got.
Nice.
Or bad?
Yeah, no,
I took it as
10,
1.
12, 2.
14. Okay. Perfect.
Is it?
That's how many hit points the big
It's
monster
fine.
has.
We're all fine.
all good.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's
It's
fine.
actually
We're
a
all
big
fine.
whale.
Fine.
No, he's determining how many
Enemies.
enemies are in this
That's what I was
mob.
thinking too.
Yeah, that's
Let's
what
see
I
what happens.
Yeah, he subtracted it from 15,
Mm-hmm.
so we're good.
It's just one guy. He's making a lot of noise.
Are we still
He's
in
a
the
big
native?
dude.
One guy, he's got like
Really loud.
Yeah, he's got like the coconuts. He's like making the horsey.
He's got
sound.
the one man band set up where he's got like the drum out in front of him and like The symbol
All
on
right.
the back.
the cavalry.
God.
Torn and Balder can make me perception checks.
21.
4.
You're just getting set. They're moving towards the house, and you can see that the monstrosity now is moving on all fours, and it double moves like a dog.
Toward the house.
Yep, like a dog off its leash.
So I don't get the sense that it knows where.
How big is this
So
thing?
I don't get the sense.
Large.
I don't get the sense that they know where I am.
Giant
No,
killer.
you-
Fuck yes.
There's. You got. What did you get? Frank?
21.
You see that there's anywhere between 17 and 12 other hooded figures. They're spreading out. Some of them are dousing their torches, but they're all wearing hoods.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Guys, we just gotta run.
We
All
gotta run.
that stealth was.
Yeah, we literally just have to run.
And then very quickly hitch up whatever beast pulls that way.
Magnar, you're up.
And hopefully he's
We
fast.
know the beast that pulls the wagon. I don't
We
think...
don't know who Boris is.
Oh yeah, we don't know who Boris is.
Yeah.
Oh my
Where's
God.
Natasha?
You don't. Now, missed opportunity.
She hates
Should have
moose and
called
squirrel.
Kara and Natasha. I'm gonna have Boris and Natasha. Yeah, we don't know what Boris is. She just keeps referring to Boris. And I think
You're up.
you have only seen you two have only seen the carriage. You only see like how big the
I don't
harness
think
is.
we
He's
should
giant
be waiting for
Owlbear.
An
any
owlbear.
of these people. I think we should be
100%.
running.
Fingers crossed.
Should leave.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think we should be waiting for a cart. I think we should just leave.
What if it's a bugbear?
'Cause we
She
don't know
says,
if
I
we can
can't
trust
leave
this-
Boris. I can't leave him. I've had Boris since he
Bugbear,
was
bugbear.
tiny. I can't just leave him there. They'll just eat him.
I never said that we would go with her.
You can go on your own then. I'm happy to leave you.
I think the
I don't-
understanding is
she looks at you and she just puts her hands on her hips and says, I don't even know you.
And you let me go down a hole
You
where I
can't
almost died.
I didn't know there was a hole there, and now there's a hole. And she's like, gets back down on her knee, and she's like, that's ionized, and that's magic. I didn't know it was there. And now, what is down in the hole?
You do not want to know.
There was like a sea
You
hack.
really don't
But
know.
I do what I.
No.
I want to know what's in the hole.
I'll tell you later.
we have to go.
Let's go get Boris. What's the quickest route? That's my plan, is to go whatever the quickest route away from everything is.
To go like circle all the way around and hope nothing sees you, or you can go straight out and just.
Oh yeah, because I'm just gonna fucking
You have a 16 strength.
just punch through everybody. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hold an action until
They arrive.
yeah.
Do you have any spells you want to cast? Do you have any?
That's the spell henchman.
Like a power word kill, like 14 dudes.
I mean, I think we should leave the house.
How far away are they?
They'll be here next round with a double move,
So they're 60 feet away,
but they won't be able to attack.
right?
Yep. So that
Well-
you've got another full round.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing out the house, out to where Balder is, because he's got.
He went out the back and then he ran 60 feet stealthily.
So he's out,
Yeah.
but back away from them. So he's like.
No, he's
extra
kind of
60?
circling
Wait toward
around.
the stables.
Yeah, towards
Oh,
the
you're going
stables.
towards the stables.
But we
Well,
can all go
then-
outside.
You
at least.
can make a shot towards it if you want to. With your giant stealthy Goliath self.
Sure.
All right. Make me that acrobatics to get out that window.
I would just go out the front door. Because there's nobody out there, right?
Well, they'll watch you, then they'll be like, oh, hey, there goes that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Well, I'm not being stealthy through the window. I'm just busting through the window.
Can make more noise.
It's going to make a lot of noise.
Like it matters.
Just
Yeah,
try.
okay.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Oh, it
I already
worked.
know we're here.
All right, now stealth.
Okay. That didn't work.
Get out the window.
Is this a stealth
It's
saving throw by chance?
No, just stealth.
Is that a thing now?
It is.
None that I'm aware of, but hey, I'll take it.
Hey,
It's new.
8.
sure.
I
I mean, unless you want to call that an 18.
you
it's up to
see,
you.
Well, you don't see anything, but yeah. Okay.
Says who? I've gotten very perceptive. No, I'm not even proficient in it.
No, it's
I'm
yeah.
passively
You're
perceptive.
thinking like, wow, I did all right.
I'm doing okay, guys.
Well, so far, we're all doing all right.
I mean, I'm not
Actually,
dead yet.
why don't you re-roll that?
I'm just.
Oh.
Oh.
You killing horses?
I'm just trying to make sure nobody sneaks up on
Generosity.
Balder at the moment. So the thing that
What's this?
is
That's a
the
damn
beast-
saving throw.
this unidentified,
Okay, wait.
like,
Is this a skill check?
It's a skill check.
What is it? Pass?
Succeed at a skill check.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Thank God. Somebody else besides me.
You like kind of stumble at first and slide in the mud,
But
and then
dope.
get up and you start running, and you're like, I am the knight. Like not the knight, but I'm kind of the knight. I'm this knight. Yeah, I'm this knight.
Everyone thought I messed up when I went through that window, but I made the hole big enough.
He did.
Cleared the
What
path.
about Goliath?
Corey, you're up.
All right. So I'm going to
So I'm
try
with Balder.
to.
Yeah, you would have got there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to move stealthily.
You're a little behind.
to
Not too
where Boris is, or where I assume Boris is.
Okay, so you're gonna go where they were going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I
Make a
get
stealth
advantage?
check.
Do I get advantage because I'm covered in mud?
You know what? I have a hard time refuting that logic, Nate.
Excellent.
That's slick. Yeah, I'll give you advantage on that. That's-
Literally.
advantage and inspiration.
Oh, there we go. That
Nice.
is a dirty 20.
Yeah, you three just cruise up through between the houses, and you find yourself close. And while the fire starts to, for most of you are covered in mud, starts to thicken and harden the mud on you, the soft, cool rain is also like starting to wash it away a little bit. And the firelight, you can start to see that you're moving past where they're going. Where your allies are. Oh, there's not cards on the floor. Roya.
Is hit dice the whole turn or just the action?
Would be just your action.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. Here we go. I'm gonna expend my hit dice and then I'm gonna leave.
You're gonna go where they went, right out the window.
Out the window.
So 30 feet.
That was good hit dice. I'm
You
gonna go
gonna
30
be
feet.
stealthy?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, roll for stealth. Allie, what are you doing? Remember, you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
I know. So I don't think I'm following the crew to go get Boris.
I'm still on top of the house.
She's probably
Yeah, but
going
if you
to try
don't move,
and...
you're just a gargoyle, and literally nobody will know any
Oh,
better.
red though.
Yeah, a red
Oh,
gargoyle.
you're-
They paint gargoyles.
Do
Sure.
they?
Red and shiny.
Maybe it's a Spanish tile roof. And you blow it.
So just like one gargoyle with a weird angle on the
Going
roof.
crazy on you.
Hey man, they don't know architecture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wear hoods.
What?
That has a direct correlation.
What are you thinking?
She's probably gonna like hang back. She'll... How many people have left?
Just currently, just you and Carol. And you know that she's cast mage armor on herself.
As I'm leaving, I'm gonna say, "Let's go."
All right. She'll grab Carol by the wrist and follow.
It's
them.
gonna turn out
Okay,
that
both
Carol
of
was
you-
an illusion all along.
Both of you roll dex to get out the window. She rolled really well.
We're just doing
This is actually
with
our-
with a stitch.
This
man.
is actually a fever dream as we're all laying dying in the explosion on
Right?
Ravnica.
Spoilers.
Ugh. 5.
We're all having like this mass
real
hallucination.
tired.
Just we're all like
I'm real
Broken.
She's
sorry.
not.
Dead.
She's real tired.
Make a just a regular strength.
Just a regular strength check. That'll be a 7.
She grabs you and pulls you out the,
All right,
out
fine.
the window.
We gotta go.
Like you just kind of like you told she was starting to cast another spell, and you grabbed her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I probably should." Grabs her bag, throws it over her neck, and then once you get to the thing, you're like, "Okay, wait, I need a breath." She grabs you, yanks you through. You guys move about 40 feet, and you can both make a stealth check at disadvantage She is not stealthy.
Oh, definitely not stealthy.
So
Not stealthy at all.
okay. That brings us back to the top of the pop.
I'm gonna die tonight.
So many people come in.
All right. So how far is Balder from the wagon?
You're probably about a turn.
A turn from the wagon. Heel turn.
It's a full sprint.
I will go to
Past the
wagon.
fire.
But it seems like everyone has gone.
Not everyone, but the vast majority are heading towards that where you were.
I will make a break for the wagon.
Okay, stealth it up. Torn, are you doing the same thing?
I'm still on the.
You're on the roof, aren't
on
you?
the rooftop, yeah.
Like a gargoyle.
Well, I mean, like
What
with
do you-
my bow drawn, ready to shoot.
Watching all of us leave.
Whatever is going to hit, whatever is going to looks like it's going to attack one of the other the group.
That is a 17 per step.
You're able to move, and you literally move right by the fire. You see other townspeople without hoods on, kind of moving and milling about. But you move right by the fire quietly and right towards, and by the end of your turn, you get to the stables. You walk inside, and you see horses in the inn, and an improvised corral is the biggest goddamn boar you've ever seen.
Boar's the boar.
Oh, it's like I hate pigs.
Roll me a nature check.
Alright.
Do you have animal hand? That was cocked.
Yeah,
That was
right.
cocked.
Okay.
I got this.
Oh, that didn't help though.
Sorry, it was nature.
It's like your moment to shine.
That's the biggest goddamn boar you've ever seen in your life.
And you've seen some boars.
Yeah.
And you get on the side, like where the saddles are, where they would be for that animal, you see a piece of leather headgear. You see basically a lot of equipment
So, like,
to hook him up to the cart, you
turns
think?
into, like, Battle Cat.
Or maybe some armor.
Gosh, I hope he's fast.
Okay, real quick for flavor.
Well,
As I
should be
ran
super
by the
slow.
fire, very stealthy double birds, and then so I'm inside the stable. Okay. I don't. I will. I'm just gonna like chill inside the door out of sight for right now.
Okay. Torn, what would you like to do?
Oh, so okay, from my position on the top of the roof on this house is this unidentified beast. What you said was a large creature,
Mm-hmm.
and this group of 14 like locals, are they coming from two different directions?
They're just kind of milling like in a fan, kind of coming at the house very slow and methodically. Like they've spread themselves out a little bit, like a net,
What about the
in order to not let
beast?
anything through. Oh, it's like a mad dog. They've just let
Okay.
it run.
Okay, where can I see that? Is it?
It's running like it's moving like a heat-seeking missile towards the house.
And is this stuff between me and the rest of the group at this point?
If you can get down to where Karo and Ali are, easily. But the rest of the group is a little bit further along. Even Roy is a little bit further away, and the other three are way far away.
So are they between me and the rest of the group? These enemies?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay, well, from my spot on the roof, I'm going to shoot at the dog with my bow.
Okay. And it is not a dog. It is a bipedal thing that runs on all fours. It is like it's what you saw. Well, you weren't there for that. It looks like something that can easily stand on 2 feet. It just chooses not to.
Okay.
And it also has a hood on.
Yeah, we just ran from that thing. We didn't fight.
Okay.
We noped out.
Who's the right call?
Yeah, otherwise it would just be you here.
Yeah.
I got a 25 to hit.
25 definitely hits.
Sounds like a mess.
And then I have the special Colossus Slayer. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its maximum.
Okay.
So,
question.
does that go into effect if I roll my regular damage first, or is that not going to come into effect on this turn? If this thing is at full hit points.
It would come into play at the beginning. Okay. What kind of weapon do you have?
Longbow. And I do 8 damage.
It breaks.
Yeah. Your arrow goes
6
right into it, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't.
Boy.
It doesn't even slow it down.
Does damage though, right?
Sure.
You can't tell with it. It just keeps running.
Okay.
Loping.
Oh jeez.
Seems killable, right? Yeah.
Probably.
Something's fine.
Run it over with a boar.
Yeah.
I'm fast.
You know that it's not fast. It's a boar.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna then move my maximum distance towards the group.
Okay.
Around 30 feet, or yeah.
Yep, I'll give you your drop for your first 10 and then 20. So I'll say you're even with Caro and Ali,
okay.
Who are 30 feet behind Roya. All right, so they move this round. It alters its course. It'll be in your physical space. Well, no, it'll have to move and then attack next round. So they all double move this round. Magna.
Keep it up.
Keep up?
Yep.
Roll me a stealth check.
Natural 20. Yeah.
Take that card.
Anything below 15 was going to be a fight, so.
Nah.
All right, Core.
Well, get ready to rumble. I'm gonna follow them. I'm 60 feet away. You said.
Yeah, you can get to the stable with a double move.
Do I nature check or anything on the?
When you go in, you can nature check. That's fine.
I have a spell I want to cast, but I can't do it this turn.
That's a good roll.
18 on nature for that
Just
boar.
gonna give me
Dire
that.
boar.
Dire boar. I know everything about them.
Crap.
No, it's just
I
a
know
dire
so
animal.
much.
There we go.
It's
Extra hardy.
yeah, it's almost primal. It's bigger, stronger, and this
It's like
case
those
maybe a little
Siberian
smaller.
boars.
Yeah,
It's like 800 pounds.
this is bigger than that.
Jeez.
This is
That is a big
the
boy.
this
It's a rhino-sized
boar
boar.
is it would be the size possibly bigger than a rhinoceros.
Like a freaking van.
Yeah.
That
It's
is-
huge.
That is a big boar.
So I got an 18 once I rerolled.
You easily got you stuff
Ride
through.
him.
Excellent. So I see the dire boar.
You're like, oh, hello there.
All right, guys, I got this.
What?
Let's be friends.
Yeah, that worries me anytime Nate says that. Hey guys, I got this. Roya, you're up.
I got a spell.
I'm gonna double move, try to keep up.
You look over your shoulder. Caro and Ali are behind, as is Torin, and that thing has turned, and it is making up ground.
And I said my incorporeal mastiffs to get between the thing and Allie and
You
Carol.
definitely can.
Okay.
Alright, then you can double move. You want stealth, or you're over stealthing?
I mean, I could try.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Can't be any worse than saying I'm not stealthing, so.
That's true.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
That's a good roll. You stay stealth. Alright, Ali.
Can I use thaumaturgy while I'm running?
Single, so 30 feet, and that is an action. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to try to make a loud sound go off to the right to try and divert the thing.
Make me a he's not very smart.
Good. That's okay.
That's fine.
You're gonna roll
We're
your
okay with
persuasion versus his wisdom to see if you can
He's so wise.
if you can stay focused.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Yes.
Card. He's loping, and then he hears that, and then he moves towards that. You don't think it'll last very long.
But it's something.
Just long enough.
Yeah,
Take
right.
it.
Someone remind me how hold person works, please. I don't
You
know
just
what
grab them and they can't move.
Wait, are you casting that on us?
Just a second.
'Cause
Whole
I
person
blew
has a
that
spell?
behind you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're on your own.
Fine.
Baldur's looking
Fine,
at-
jerks.
Here, I got it. I got
No,
it.
Give him
Choose
wrong information.
choose a humanoid that you can see within range. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
Oh boy.
At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Caro casts hold person and holds one of the fanatics.
That's good.
What a waste.
If she
And then
casts
moves
it at
one
third
of
level
them.
or higher, she can pick more than one person.
Their level.
Yeah, that other.
They're
thing
levels,
is
yeah, then
first.
then it holds 2.
Ooh, 2 of the 20.
14. 2 of the 14. Don't give them ideas.
Hey,
Right?
it's 12 to 17.
Okay.
Balder.
Alright, I will trust that Cortash knows what he's talking about. But I will also,
I cannot wait to get those animals.
as a precaution, I'll cast Disguise Self on myself to be about a foot shorter and dressed up like a Stitch man. Hood and everything.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
Backfire, okay.
No.
Torin.
Okay.
We'll see what
They
happens.
saw me do it.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, we saw it.
The other team won't when they
How
show
far
up.
away?
Yeah, right.
How far away are these approaching stitched men, and how close together are they approximately?
They are 30 feet. They will be on top of you to do melee damage in this round.
Minus 2 guys.
Minus 2 guys who ain't moving, and minus the beast. Who
So how like
is-
close?
Unless-
how
unless you full
close
sprint
together are they?
Oh, they're spread out enough.
They're spread out.
Yeah, they're not clumped.
And then how far away is the group that's at the stable?
How
At
what?
least,
How far away
at
are
least
they?
double your move. If
Yeah,
not a little bit
you're-
more.
You're probably a round and a half from there.
I guess I'm gonna move 30 feet, knock an arrow, turn, and shoot into the approaching group.
Okay.
13.
13 hits.
Nice. Okay. 12 damage.
Takes it in the leg and yells and falls down and then tries to start to get up. I mean, it used to be an adventure. It took until it took an arrow in the knee.
I used to be an adventure like you until I took an arrow in the knee.
All right, so the rest of them will get there. That guy will not get there this round. I just dropped an inspiration on the floor.
I'll take
That
it.
just means you should give one to everyone.
Right?
You throw them
Yeah,
around.
if you've messed
It's
up. Punishment.
Although I will give you one for the changing yourself into a stitch man.
That's probably fine.
All right, it's probably
Probably
good.
fine. It's probably fine. Probably okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. They can get to you guys. There is.
They can get to them. I'm a little ahead of them.
They can still get to you.
Okay.
So,
Don't forget Fred and George are in between.
oh, that's right. 5.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm counting. I'm doing math in my head really poorly tonight. Okay, let's do it this way. There'll be 2 on each of you.
Should I say that now and have their card out?
So, Allie. Well, I did not roll very well, so those are both misses. Caro. That's different. Because she. Well, mage armor, just 1 hit. Yeah, she takes damage. Torin. You 19
Ugh. Yeah, it hits.
for 4. Roya. Crit.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
That dice has rolled so many crits.
No!
No!
Here, let's trade.
I don't have anything.
Let's
Oh,
trade.
Jesus.
I'll take that one. You take one of mine.
What?
Dice.
Let's trade dice with you.
Oh, okay. We'll trade for the rest of the night. I'm fine with that.
Jeez.
Oh, I can do a
Alright, we'll see how that
reroll a
goes.
skill or attack roll
Okay, I'll reroll it.
on the crit.
I'll reroll it with Nate's
Thank
dice.
you.
All right. Watch this.
Still hit.
Ah.
Pretty sure I hit. 19.
But it's not a crit though.
I think
not a
this is
crit.
on the card.
4.
Oof. Okay.
So they come at you, daggers gleaming in the night, slick with rain, slashing away at you.
So are the three of us like together?
You kind of spread out a little bit.
Okay.
You're probably within 20 to 25 feet of one
Do the
another.
Mastiffs going to make an attack of opportunity if they're not attacking them?
I'm making attacks on them.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
So, how does their incorporeal AC work?
It's just a regular AC. It's just
Okay.
when
Even though they're incorporeal? I don't know what it means.
they are basically like smoke.
Okay, their AC is 12.
So that hits. The other one is I get 2 hits.
I just didn't know if incorporeal, if them being smoke, mean they were
6
harder to
on
hit or
one
something.
and 4 on the other.
One's gone.
Okay.
The other one has 1.
Hmm.
Incorporeal, I'm hoping they'll come back. Let's see.
Love little doggy.
I'll have to see.
Keep my fingers crossed, or I might
Not
try.
the puppies.
All right,
Eating that.
Magnar.
You know how much heat you're gonna get for killing dogs, by the way?
Right?
They're friggin' ghost dogs.
You're
Get
gonna-
over
You're
it.
gonna get heat for
D&D.
it. Kill the dogs.
He
Chill.
did. This is messed
He
up.
didn't do it. It was the stitched man.
And hashtag kill that ghost.
Um,
Kill it back to
Dogs.
Oh.
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab the Is It Key rune off of myself
Okay.
that we haven't used yet for some reason.
I know. I was a little surprised by that.
And I'm gonna create our weird. So we have a medium-sized elemental with us
Whoa.
Well
Okay.
then.
with 24 hit points.
Where did you
Perfect.
get that?
We have it
Oofta.
from Is It League.
We all have one?
We sure do.
Well, I think you can only activate it one at a time.
I think so.
I think if he activates it, you can't activate it. Only one of you can activate it at a time, and you can only do it once per 8-hour rest.
That sounds like it's not OP.
I don't even
then.
have it written down that I
Huh?
have
I
one.
said that
so-
sounds like it's not OP then. Like if
Yeah.
everybody could just summon an
Yeah.
elemental.
Bing. What are you activating? What are you summoning?
The weird.
What's your weird normally though?
It's a galvanized weird.
So it's like a metal.
Yeah, it's made out of like stone and stuff.
Okay.
Well,
so it's-
it says when it explodes in a burst of ice and lightning. This is what it looks like.
all right, perfect.
Wow.
The rain starts to coalesce into like a prismatic ice form,
Yeah, it's ice and lightning.
and then lightning hits it, and eyes light up, and inside of it, you can see a spark,
You just gotta attune it.
Mm.
and it moves and turns towards you, and you can hear a crackling of movement. The one thing I want you to do, you to make me a perception roll.
A perception roll?
Yes, please.
Okay, I can do that. I don't know why I used that today. I feel like Nate over here. 12.
Something's off, but you're not sure what it is.
Uh-oh.
You just look at it and you're like, maybe it's the moment and your brain's racing too hard, too fast, trying to deal with all this, process it. You were able to successfully summon this. You've summoned it a whole lot of times.
Yeah.
You just know something's off, but at this point you just don't care. You got done what you needed to get done. So,
If I ask, like if I try to speak with it, does it respond to me?
do you have the ability to communicate
I
with it?
think so.
I hope so.
I believe you can only give like simple commands.
It's friendly towards you. It understands your languages and obeys your spoken commands. If you issue no commands, it takes the dodge action and moves to avoid danger.
Okay, you want to give it a command?
Yeah, just I say like, Philip, protect us.
Philip.
He goes to the doorway of
His
the.
full name is Philip Buster.
Whoa.
He goes to the doorway of
Good at holding
the
ground.
barn, and he just holds it down.
Floor. Yeah. Tell him to hold the floor.
Core.
All right, I am going to pull out a big meaty snack from my pack, and then I will cast Animal Friendship on Boris.
Okay. I'm sure I need to roll a wisdom save.
So that is, let's see, a spell lets you convince a beast you mean it no harm. Choose a beast you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If its intelligence is 4 or higher, which I'm hoping it's not.
It is.
The spell, yeah, 4 or higher. It is higher? If it is higher, the spell fails.
It's an awakened animal, so yeah.
Ah, nuts. Alright, well, I still have a meaty snack for him.
Okay.
So, and so maybe I don't have this?
He sniffs you.
Yep. So
He takes your snack.
Yep. I will say, Carol's coming. She needs us to get out of here quickly.
You can see, like, there is a definitive intelligence in this animal's eyes.
Well, I know that since the spell failed.
And it kind of looks towards the harness and everything.
Okay. Now that took my action. I'm assuming I can't grab the harness.
So it knows that, like,
You,
yo, mount up.
Core gets the impression this thing is far smarter than it lets on, or than an animal would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Roya.
Can I pass that along?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Baldur,
take a
mount
double
up.
move. Will I get to the stable, or am I still too far away?
You're about a double move and a move away, and there's guys in your face. You would get 2 attacks per opportunity.
It's only 2. It won't kill you.
I have 9 hit points. Do you want to think about that, statement?
Said in sarcasm.
Oof.
9.
I'm assuming that when they put the hoods on, they don't become something else, like a fiend or aberration or.
From experience, they typically don't.
They have disadvantage on attacks against me. That's what I'm asking.
They don't.
Okay. Shoot. I guess I'm going to use my war cry. Which means I get to roll a d4. And then when I attack, I get to add that. And if I succeed, then everyone within 60 feet of me also gets the same d4 number on their next thing.
So that would be Torin, Ali, and Carol.
Great sword, nearest one. Oh, that rolled and bounced back. Don't like that. That's a 10.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. 14
14's a hit.
with that thing. Okay. Ooh. For 14 damage.
Okay.
So then everyone within 60 feet of me gets to add 4 on your next attack.
Nice.
Thank you.
My dog can attack.
Yeah.
What's
Definitely.
left? They have a bite of +3. I rolled a 4.
Okay. Ali.
Ellie's just gonna run.
Okay.
She's like barely vertical at this point.
Okay. Carol will run with you. She casts a spell. Yep.
What spell
Can I tell what she's casting?
Make me an Arcana check.
Am I the only one with people on me?
No, they
I
both
do.
are, so we'll take opportunity. There'll be a attacks of opportunity on both of us.
That is a crit fail. I'm not aware of my fucking nose.
Here comes the 2 on you, miss. I can't.
Can I want to use my Amulet of the Arcane to get to use take an Arcana check at advantage to see if I can identify what she's doing.
5 more damage in the back.
15 plus 2, 17.
She just cast Mage Hand.
What does that do?
Creates an invisible magical hand. It's behind the person who's attacking Roya right now.
Tapping them on the shoulder. Get them to turn around.
It's about to tap him with something.
Oh.
Oh no, much nastier spell than that.
Gosh, I hope, because I'm in trouble.
Shocking grasp.
Nope, but something fun.
Power word kill.
Yeah.
No.
Mass power word.
That'd be great.
Okay, Baldur.
Greater
Is it a
power
thing?
word kill. All right.
These fools
I
with a breath
will.
weapon.
Let's take in Court's best. I will.
The beast turns its course, by the way, at the top of this round and starts to run towards the house.
The
Bring
beast.
it on.
Oh, the big thing. Yeah,
Bring it
I probably
on.
don't even notice that. I will go over to Boris and try to hit him up.
Make
bogey?
me a nature check.
All right.
That's a stitch, man.
17.
Yeah, he watched you change, so he's not. Yeah, he's
Pretty smart.
Yeah, he lets you guys hook him up,
Smart.
and if you make me together a 3 before 2, I'll let you get him to the wagon, but it'll cost you 2 your turns.
That's fine.
Us 3 before 2. What nature?
Stealth.
Wait, me or them?
All 3 of you need to make 1 check.
That's correct.
What is it? Is that
It's cocked again.
Oh, just
All right.
There we go.
17.
okay. There's 1.
14.
There's 2.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What is this? Nature?
Yep.
Sure, 14.
Nature, I thought you
14 makes it.
Hey!
said, that was a 17. I thought you said stealth.
No, 13 was all you. No, it was stealth. I'm sorry, it was stealth. What'd you get?
12.
So 12 didn't get it. So you got 2 successes and 1 failure.
I'm not rolling again.
Who wants to roll
Who's
again?
got the best?
How's your stealth? Mine's a 1. So
That's a 2.
not great.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Hey!
Killing it.
You guys are watching the town kind of. You see a lot of the what you assume to be kind of the rank and file town folk retreating to their homes, or you see a lot of them running up to the church. Just mass chaos is broken out. But you see a lot of them putting on hoods and heading down and securing different places. But while they're doing all this, and you're watching these ones go towards the house you were at, it gives you plenty of time and opportunity to hook Boris up to the cart. You're easily able to do so, and you can get a good bead on where they are. You notice that the wheels, the treads on these cartwheels are really wide. Like, this thing is made not to be on roads. So she must take this off into the woods quite a bit.
That's our plan.
All-terrain car.
It's all terrain car.
ATK, baby.
All right. So that was your 3's turn.
Yep.
Torin. The beast will be your.
I am gonna. How many? If I use my breath weapon, which is a 15-foot cone, how many of these guys can I hit?
Roll me a 6-sided.
2.
You get 2 of them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do it.
You
So-
get a +4 to your attack.
Okay. Was
Is
an
it
action
plus
once
four,
per short
plus
rest, exhale 15-foot cone.
Because I rolled
Dex
a
DC
4,
of
it
12.
gets used my
So
4.
these get
If I rolled like a 2,
DC
he
12.
only gets
Since it's a +4, I will say I've got a -4 on both my rolls.
Okay.
I failed both of them.
Okay. For 2d6 fire damage.
+4.
8 damage total.
Did you have the +4?
I did.
Oh no, sorry, that was just the attack, not the damage. Sorry.
I took it away from my rolls.
So
Just to make
4.
it fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is not good.
You think it's because it's so wet out, it's awfully hard for them to stay burning.
It's just 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
You get more dice as you level up, though.
3rd level's tough. It's a magic user. You know.
Oh, I know. That's all I play.
Real tough.
1 on the dog.
Oh,
Miss.
Okay, good.
2
Right.
on
Right about the last dog.
2 on Roya.
Oh no.
1 hit
Oh. Oh no.
Don't die.
for 3 damage.
Please don't
Okay.
die.
Okay, no, still up,
Please
still
don't
up.
die.
We're good.
2 on Torin.
Please don't die.
Miss.
Don't
Yes!
die.
And 1 hit
Okay.
for 3.
Damn.
2 on Allie. Man, I cannot roll to hit you.
Whittling me down.
That's fine.
That's okay.
That's
That's fine.
Cora miss. Or Kara. Excuse me, Kara. I missed Kara twice that time. So 4 times technically. Now the beast.
Oh, yoink.
Actually, 1 second, sorry. I have Colossus Slayer, so when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, which my breath weapon is a weapon, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage. So do
That
it
would
for both of them, or
be.
just
They're
one
not
of them?
Colossus though. They're.
Well, there's no.
Yeah, that has to be a Colossus. That's your favorite enemy.
All right. Well, you'll get your chance because he's coming after you.
Yeah.
2 slam attacks.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
that's your chosen prey. As a ranger.
9
no,
misses.
that's a different thing.
But 21
have
does
a,
not.
Preferred enemy, which is a different thing on the Colossus Slayer.
Take 18 bludgeoning damage as he smashes you with a fist.
I'm
I don't
done.
think you're out.
Did that
Ryan.
kill you?
Yeah, I have 13 hit points left.
This doesn't full kill you, it just knocks you out. Down.
Okay. It just knocks you sprawling across the ground.
0-0.
Woof.
You took 18.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. We are at Magnar. You guys come out the
Yeah.
courtyard and you see that beast just literally crush Torin with it, just punch.
Well, I guess we take off towards. No, I don't know. I can't make this decision alone.
Did we finish
Just a
hitching up?
weird-
Yeah, he's
weird
totally
go.
itched up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess that would go on my
Oh, it would have
turn.
been you guys. It took
We
everybody's
used
turn.
our
Yeah.
turns, yeah.
That's right, never mind.
What about the
Where
weird?
does the weird go?
Where does the weird go?
I
You
guess
didn't tell me where it went.
he would go towards. I don't know what his. I will know what his speed is. He's on the guy. Yeah, so he can take his 60 feet of movement towards the giant creature.
Okay. He stomps off.
Oh, go get him, Philip.
Philip, he goes to go bust him.
Yeah.
Colossus Slayer doesn't depend on size.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it says nothing about a size restriction.
Your tenacity can wear down the most potent foes. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra d8 damage. If it's below
Okay.
its hit point maximum.
Yeah, both those
Only once per turn.
guys would have been below their hit point maximum. So-
Sorry, I was just like, we
So,
need to live.
I got
That
a
sounds-
1 and a 3.
Okay. They're still there, but
Yep.
We'll take anything we can get.
no,
Right.
that works. I'll take it. I understand.
But yeah,
I'll say we don't run into Colossus
Roya-
things, so I was like, that sounds weird.
Oh, Core's up. I'm sorry. Core, you're up. No,
My
you're
turn move. Okay.
Roya, you're up. I'm sorry.
There's still 2 on me.
Yep.
I need to run, but do you think I can run with 6 hit points?
sure.
2 damage?
I mean,
2 to hit
You
me?
could disengage.
Don't leave me.
Those get back up to me.
That's the thing. I'm moving forward. Do I even see Torn fall behind me?
Maybe
Probably
perception
hear
check.
it. Sounds like it wouldn't be very quiet. Splat.
That's good. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you see him fall in the corner of your eye.
How many people
You
around
see
him?
someone you've known almost your whole life.
And you're like, oh, that sucks.
You know, just drop.
How many people around him?
There's 2 cultists, but they back off immediately. It's mainly just this beast.
Because you know you can take the beast.
Which is like
With
5
6 hit
guys.
points?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't take it with full hit points. None of us can. We're doomed.
It's not the domains of super happy fun time.
No, it's definitely not.
Like Domains of Dead.
Damn.
Domains of Dead. Oh, how close am I to him?
I'm gonna take a nap until
You're
something revives me.
Oh, I can't even inspiring touch you because you have to have at least 1 hit point.
I'm dying.
Oh, you could start making death saving throws.
Save yourselves.
I
Can
can roll
I-
up a new character.
Nope.
Okay, so if I disengage
That one was for you, Beard.
and then how far can I move?
Half your movement.
I was waiting for him. I was gonna see if
So
you paid attention.
how close does that get me to the stable?
You're still would be 60 feet away.
Shit. I don't even know what to do.
Well,
D&D is hard.
we're
D&D
settled
is
Make a
up.
decision, or we're gonna make a decision, or we're gonna move forward.
Hey. Not nice.
Domains of
I'm
Dread presents
gonna-
the 3 Musketeers.
I'm gonna disengage,
Okay.
get as close to the stable as I can, and
Okay.
yell for help.
Perfect.
And say, Torn's down, Torn's down.
Man down, man down.
Man down, man down!
Alright.
And then I'll have my mastiff come as close to me as he can.
Perfect. Okay, he just...
I don't even know what to do.
Allie,
It's a tough spot. I feel like...
Can't you heal with all your spell slots that you have?
Yeah, all my spell slots that are
That we've probably
that
expended.
We've not. Yeah, they're gone.
We have no... Core doesn't have any.
No, I have 1.
Oh, you have 1 left? Sorry.
I've got
You have one.
cantrips. Unfortunately, they don't.
Do they heal?
No,
Not usually, no.
No, they don't. I can try to thaumaturgy distract the beast again.
Or you can spare the dying. Do you have that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, never
I
mind.
don't.
You're dead.
Yeah, probably.
It's been real.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
say-
Shay did.
let's say, like, I mean, I'm technically not dead.
At
so
this
maybe
point.
they
You're
may-
not dead yet,
they may
but
capture
Yeah.
if
me
you
and then,
play
nurse me back
dead,
to health to
And then-
make me
right.
into a sacrifice or
Yeah,
something.
no, for sure.
if you play dead and they run past you, maybe then you can
I mean, I'm not really in a position to be playing anything. I'm pretty much
You are.
like out.
Oh, yeah, you're 0.
He's real dead.
Def got concussion.
That's the downside of the inspiring touch. You have to have
Definitely
at least
a
1 to
concussion.
use it because it's a morale boost and not an actual heal. Or I just touch him and run, but shoot.
Well, that is all right.
No, it's not. We don't want anyone to die. We've already lost 1.
In a world where only 3 of the party members can escape.
alright, well,
I'm gonna try to thaumaturgy again.
Okay.
And make a really loud noise to hopefully distract the beast away from us.
Distract anybody.
Well, you
Anybody.
We'll take anybody.
Anything,
You
yeah.
distracted the wolf.
You're
Um,
asking. You're looking to see if anyone has
you're
inspiration.
probably
don't
going to
you?
have me re-roll because Nate's dice is starting to get hot for me.
Oh, come on.
I got nothing.
I have inspiration.
I don't have anything.
Alright,
I don't want it back.
Yeah, we'll.
I'll roll. I'll be nice. I'll roll this dice because Nate's dice is hot right now, which is good because my other dice not hot.
Okay.
Okay.
So it fails. They actually all turn this round to look, which is good because she will finish what she was doing, which was vampiric touch using
Ooh.
Sounds
The mage hand?
Yep,
Nice.
That sounds real
No.
fancy.
Noise.
that's an old 2nd edition combination. I used to
Yeah.
use the crap out
So
of.
would you say that's an invisible touch?
I would say that one of those
Put your
guys.
hand out.
One of those guys is now dead,
Oh,
and
that was
she just
awful.
got
There we
Wow.
go.
9
so,
hit points.
so you'd
back.
say
Nice.
that it reached in and slowly tore him apart.
I'll take warriors inspiration.
Tag team
please.
Phil Collins.
So she will then go over where you're at, and
Yay!
Yeah.
Probably just kill you, to be honest.
You slit my throat.
She's like, it's so sorry. It's too late for
There's
him.
literally nothing I can do.
She kneels down and puts a hood on.
I'm so sorry, but those are some nice shoes. Yeah.
Baldur.
There you go.
Oh,
Um.
this game is stressful.
All right. So
It kind of is.
Boris is hitched
So
up.
stressful.
We're ready to roll. It's just not everyone's here yet. All right.
But we can start heading out.
You just heard Roya scream that Torn was down.
Yeah, so we can head with the boar towards the forest.
Maybe that just means he's sad.
Just all of a sudden, got really bummed out.
Very depressed. If I peek out,
He needs a hug.
what do I see? So everyone is turned around, not looking at.
The cultists and the beast kind of all turned and went towards the house all of a sudden. There was a humongous noise from there. But you see that Roya and Ollie are upright, but not looking the best. And
Let's hitch up the wagon,
you
boys.
see Caro on one knee over Torn, who is down.
It'll be like wacky races.
Some
Oh.
cartoons.
Come pick
It's
us
my
up.
favorite. I love it so much.
Stick my thumb out this way.
Right.
And they're how far away from me?
They're 2 rounds away on in the cart.
Did the cart?
120 feet? I thought I was 1 round away from the thing you said. Round and
It
a
double
half.
moved
Okay.
from where they are, from where Torn is. They're 2.
Okay. Sorry, you
I've
like
already
that good
assumed
visual.
he's dead. Gotta be. I assumed I was dead when I went unconscious, so if you come back, it's a miracle.
I'm dead.
I will tell the 2 of them to get the cart ready.
It's already ready.
I mean, to get on the cart.
Pull it out of the parking spot.
Pull it out of the parking spot. I will, still looking like a stitch.
Thankfully, we
Man.
backed in.
Dash toward the arrest, and if I cast mirror image, are the mirror images my disguised self form, or do they look
I'll
like
allow him to
older?
be your disguise self.
I will
That's cool.
cast
He's gonna allow
mirror
it.
image.
I'll take it. 'Cause I
Yeah,
trust
he's
you.
And I will, to the best of my ability, look like I look like I'm going to. Who's closest to me? So Torin and
Closest to is Roya. She's like in between all this.
cool. I will kind of turn so I look like I have them surrounded by Stitchmen.
Okay, make me a deception check, please.
Pass it. That's the key.
23.
Okay.
Nice.
Torn, make a death saving throw.
What do I do for that?
Roll 20-sided dice and you get 10 or above.
I got an 8.
That's your first fail. You get 3.
Oh no!
You go 3 one way or the other.
Except in the domains of dread, when one fails, a total fail.
Well, if that's true, I have a card for that.
Oh well, that's
Roll
good.
10-sided dice and subtract that from your madness score.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
3.
You are adrift, and you can see down where your body is, where your ribs are broken, and you're bleeding internally.
Dude, sweet.
And you look out where the fire is and the
bullshit.
smoke is, and you can see faces looking back at you in the smoke. They look like other souls that are trapped, and they're just
Oh, no.
beckoning you here, like
No,
you're
I'm
just stuck.
No.
And you're desperately now clawing to try to get back in your body, and it's not happening.
So if you die in Domains of Dread, you're forced to spectate?
Harsh.
All right.
Let's control Y to respawn.
They will turn around and they'll start heading back this round. Magnar.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the cart, ready to go.
You drive that cart.
Heck yeah.
Double move that cart.
Sure.
All right, so you can get to where Roy is. What's Philip doing?
He's gonna continue on towards the big beast.
Double move.
Yeah.
All right, he will.
Can he get there?
Not quite, but it's real close. Does he have any ranged abilities?
Oh boy, does he!
Oh,
No
boy.
range.
You know he does.
Okay.
You know he's got.
Core.
He's
So
got a
I'm
slam
gonna-
attack.
cart, so I can't really do. Although, so there's people by Roya that aren't.
Well, there's a bunch of
I
mirror images.
Yeah.
But I mean, I saw that
Yeah.
happen. But that's it.
I disengaged,
everyone
so
else-
there should
Okay.
be some.
All right. I mean, I'll just
Little
help her
ways.
get in the cart.
Oh boy, I'll take the help.
Yeah, you're hurt real bad.
I'm hurt real bad.
Roy, what do you want to do?
Am I in the cart now?
You're in the cart.
Is there any guys around us?
Not currently.
Not currently.
Well, there's a whole bunch, but you know they're not really.
Yeah. Any guys around Allie or?
They're heading back that way. Aggressively.
I'm just gonna crossbow the nearest one.
Okay.
Nearest one to those guys. Like I'm gonna try to take one out. Oh, I rolled a 1.
I'll take that.
That's terrible.
You
No,
shoot
no,
Ellie in the
I'll
leg.
take.
We took the red one last time.
No, that's for a skill failure. I'll take one of.
Yes.
That's the problem. I rolled a 1. I could miss and hit one of you guys.
Just she hit me.
That's not
Oh
good.
no!
And just
Okay. I don't like that dice.
As long as it's not,
That dice is on a break.
you know, times 2. Let's see what happens. Nothing.
Whew. That's good.
Because it doesn't matter. You aren't hiding.
I don't have the energy to hide right now.
hiding is just laying down and hoping they don't see me.
Pretty much.
That's what I did the first.
All it does is help them recognize that cart's moving, which is hard for them to miss when it's being pulled by a large
Giant
fucking creature.
Boar.
I hope they don't have like a Dick Dastardly that's put a trap in our way.
Don't give him ideas.
Allie.
There's a Muttley in the crew.
Just trying to get to the damn cart.
You gonna get your sprint on?
I think so. I don't think
Be
I'm
real close. No, you can't get there, but you can get real close.
Yeah, that's fine.
What if I reach out my hand?
No, but you can put.
I've got giant.
No,
He's
but
got
you
extra
can,
long
you can
arms.
ensure
My
that Phil is between
Yeah.
her and her.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run by this thing. That's is he large or medium?
He's a medium elemental.
He's a little bit bigger than a person, but it's literally made of ice and lightning inside of this ice.
He looks really cool. He does.
Make
does
me a
look really cool.
make me a perception check though.
He looks like a Phil.
Perception check.
Looks kind
I
of
can do that.
Like a Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Another card. All the cards.
Oh,
tonight.
it's under
Sorry
the
to
thing.
It
any
was
Phils
under
the
watching.
tray.
I'm
okay.
sure you don't
Hopefully
look
it's a
that
good
weird.
one.
Let's find out.
His
There it is.
his
Somebody's
face
got it.
is
Oh, yeah.
looks like a
Like
skull.
great.
And the lightning inside of it, also when it moves, you can see very disturbing images in the lightning within him. It's something's wrong with that.
It's gonna kill us.
And he just stomps right by you, very, very focused. Carol, will.
It looks like one of those creepy, the things where you put your fingers on it and all the lightning goes to your fingertips. It looks like one of those.
She stabilizes you.
Yay!
Yay,
And
Carol.
then she will drag you, and she's got a -1 strength.
I'm gonna say I'm also 450 pounds, so
She got -1 strength. She rolled 17.
Okay, well,
Hey.
just mother's strength.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say.
I will not let you die.
Kid, it's under a car.
Yeah.
So she gets you 15 feet.
Yay!
Kid in the
Hey,
car.
better than nothing.
Heads banging
She's
against
like,
rocks. On the
Why are
ground.
all your friends gone?
How close is Phil to this?
I mean, I guess I'm.
He's getting close.
If I'm stabilized, I'm still sort of like unconscious at this point.
You're at 1 hit point.
Okay, so like yeah,
So,
alive but unaware.
no, you'd be aware. You're just in real bad shape. Balder.
All right. So, have they turned around yet?
They're going to be on you guys as a whole. Not
Yeah,
sure.
but he's a stitch man, so it's totally.
All right. So
Yeah,
This,
not you.
this is working perfect.
So Roy is in the cart.
Mm-hmm.
Allie's basically in the cart.
Very close.
Caro and Torin are nowhere near the cart. Am I correct?
They're a full turn away from being in the car.
Cool. I will. My God, that's gonna be like all.
Kill them. Just kill them.
Shut up. Shut up.
Don't hide.
Zip it.
Why hide what we are?
Zip
You
it.
could be so much more if you would just take the time to not hide. Think of the fun we can have.
All right. So
Think of the fun. Let me out so we can play.
Balder's time to play.
yeah, okay. Balder will turn toward Carol and Torin, and he will attack, but the one is there a way that he can make it look like the group of him are attacking, but he aims it so that one of the mirror images is the one that would hit them or would appear to hit them?
Make me a deception check, please.
All right. That's not bad. 19.
Yeah, you think you can pull that off.
Cool. You will try to pull that off.
You're able to. They kind of just get enveloped by this group of mirror images.
All right.
Obscuring vision. Plus, it's night and it's raining and there's a fire and it's foggy. So, but they're still coming.
All right. That's my turn.
Am I strong enough to attack and do stuff? Have a normal turn?
Make
One
me,
hit point.
That's what I
Maybe
thought-
you should run.
Well, that's, I mean,
Make me a strength check. Oh, you know what? Maybe a con saving throw. How about that?
Okay.
Uh,
12.
Add a D8 to that.
Oh, sweet.
A D8? So 20?
Ooh.
Or just a...
No, you gotta roll a
You roll
D8.
D8.
14 total.
You're hurt bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Try again.
Oh, geez. All right.
Just
This doesn't have to be a whole production. We could save these things for other things. I was just
You gotta
curious.
move, buddy.
You can move. You just...
Yeah, well, that's yeah. If
He just wants to attack.
I would, if I can do other stuff, I want to do other stuff.
But you're so far away that
Yeah, you're a double
you
move
really
away.
need a double move, which means you can't
No,
attack.
yeah, that's true. Okay.
We're not using that
Yeah,
then.
I suppose if
Take
I'm,
it back.
yeah, I'll just move then. If I'm
Okay.
a double move away, I'll move. I'll do the full move.
You're like stumbling, falling, but you're like moving as hard as you can to get to that cart. You're just kind of you're looking over your shoulder, and you can see through the illusions that Balder cast, and the real thing just starts to move through them. Almost like they're slowly coming through this illusionary fog. And you can see Carol watching you, and then look over her shoulder, and you realize you're going to make it, She's not.
Oh no!
Hey, we need all the help we can get. She's got magic.
She's not gonna make it though.
I mean,
She's got a Boris though. This is gonna be.
sucks to
We
be her, I
have
guess.
But if Boris is...
He's gonna see what happened.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he doesn't stay and mourn. Versus...
He's an intelligent creature. He knows to get away from it.
Magnar, you're
Gosh, I
up.
hope so.
Oh no, they're up, aren't they?
You could have forgotten that, but it's whatever.
Right?
Thanks.
The beast runs right by her, doesn't even care. There's a bunch of knives go down at her. And she tries to fight them off with her hands as there's just
Because you know that's gonna work.
knives.
Did she cast shield?
No.
She did earlier.
Oh, earlier, but not now. She casted it now. She's safe. She doesn't have the shield.
Well, she had mage armor, she doesn't have shield. She's still running.
Oh, good.
She's just knife wounds, like defensive knife wounds of someone trying to hold off just 5 people stabbing at her.
Oh, jeez.
With her hands and her arms, and she's just bleeding from everywhere.
Oh no.
Just trying to limp and move on, and they just keep coming. But the rest of them have moved by her and are heading towards where you are. And Boris is starting to turn and starting to look like he's going to charge. Magnar,
He's gonna charge towards the big creature?
charge towards that entire group.
No, that's not a good idea.
Isn't it though?
No.
I mean, Boris is a big boy.
Yeah.
He's a large creature.
He's a hoss.
He's a big old boy. He might be able to do some serious damage to these robot individuals.
Well, where's Phil in all
Where's
this
James?
right
You need
now?
him for the noise.
Phil is within striking distance of the beast now.
Okay.
Get him, Phil.
Well, he's gonna... Because I assume he's just gonna go on my turn, right?
Mhm.
He's gonna slam attack him.
Okay.
Just because it's gonna do so
Phil
much.
smash.
What kind of attack does he do?
Double lightning fists. But they miss anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh no.
What kind of damage is it?
Lightning damage.
When you-
Bludgeoning plus lightning.
When you hit him, like,
But it doesn't do either because I missed.
it knocks him backwards a little bit, with like the lightning moves through him, and you can see it. It goes up into his eyes, and the eyes spark.
Ah.
And you can see like the muscles inside just twitching and moving. Not in the way you think is very positive.
Oh, great. That was faster.
Do you turn blue? That's how we really know if he's faster or not.
What is Magnar doing?
Praying.
Yep, because I am a paladin.
Stepping on the gas.
You could step on the gas.
I mean, I could. Can I do that while casting something?
I'll let you. Do you have animal handling?
Brother, don't I?
I'll let you make a. If you want to cast a spell and do animal handling at disadvantage, I will allow
Sure.
it.
Is this a saving throw? An animal handling saving throw. Oh, double 14s. Cool.
Perfect.
So
28,
yeah,
alright.
17.
Yeah.
That's Jigger scores right
Yeah.
there.
Also, he kind of wanted to go that way, so it makes the difficulty level a lot less.
Nice.
What are you casting?
I'm gonna cast Ice Knife
Yeah, Ice
And-
Knife is sweet.
into the crowd of people
Okay, what's
around Carr or whoever.
Carol?
Carol.
Ranged spell attack.
You gonna hit her with the explosion?
Probably.
Oh no.
But it's gonna happen.
You can't exclude anyone with that spell.
Well, the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw.
You can always do it on the other mob of them.
Before you run him over.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of the ones that are stabbing her to death.
Is there any? Yeah, I guess they're all on her, aren't they?
Not all of them, just a group of them.
Well, like, is there any one of them in that group that's like 5 feet away? More than 5 feet away?
Let's think about it this way. There's a group of them heading towards you, and then there's the ones that mobbed her. You can probably get like a one in between.
Okay, I'll do that. Nope. Natural one.
I like them ones.
I didn't want to say it, but I knew I had to, so
Let's see what kind of magical failure we got going
I was
here.
just gonna
guys.
let that go, but I couldn't.
You cast from the cart,
Oh shit! The cart explodes.
and there is magical feedback,
Oh shitty.
and you find that your legs are frozen.
That's
Roll a d4.
okay.
Don't fall off the wagon.
I can't. He can't. He's stuck.
4.
You can't walk or run for 4 rounds.
Whoa!
Oh, dude.
It's a good thing I'm on a cart.
I would be real bad.
Oh shitty.
Someone carry him. Pick him up and
All
carry
right,
him.
Court.
Oh, I guess I had inspiration.
Oh, and goodness.
He drove through the crowd, right?
Oh well.
Yeah, you did drive through the crowd.
Yeah.
Roll a d6 to see how many
Wait,
you hit.
am I now left behind the wagon?
No, I'll give you a chance to jump on that wagon. Just 2.
Oh no.
Roll me 2d8 plus 5
Too tough for that.
twice.
Ooh, that's good. So 2d8 plus 5, so that's 17 on the first one,
Okay, you run a guy over.
and
Sweesh.
13 on the second one.
They may be alive. You're not sure, but they sure ain't getting up anytime soon.
Cool. Guys, did you see that?
Acrobatics check.
I'm now permanently attached to this cart.
Oh no! I got a 2.
It's better than a 1.
You want to spend
you-
something now, because if you don't get up,
I got a
was
6.
gonna say, like,
I got a 6
got it
total. I don't have
Roll
any-
again.
Sweet. 19.
There we go.
I got a
That's
25.
you jump and you miss with the first hand, and then you just go, oh no, grab with the second, pop your shoulder. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm dying inside.
I'm
you're
already
dragging-
dying.
You're dragging as Core grabs you and pulls you in with one hand.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the other hand?
With the other hand, I'm gonna heal him.
Okay.
You have healing?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is my last spell.
Mother.
Which, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I should have saved it. Oh, God.
girl, I need a drink.
Yeah,
All
right.
Five
Start
hit
drinking
points.
during this show.
Right?
Is that a 1?
It is a 1.
I'll take it.
Awesome.
To handle the stress.
All right.
Claire's doing a good job.
So
Roya.
it's my turn.
Okay. So who's not on the wagon? Just Allie?
Just Allie.
Is she close?
Carol.
Are we close to her?
Oh, no.
Don't forget Caro.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Balder is watching the wagon go away from him. He's like, but I did all the stuff.
How
Guys.
far away is he?
I'm where Caro is. Because I was attacking her.
You're headed that way.
Well, because my
They ran through your illusion when she
Oh,
ran.
okay.
Yeah. Because as soon as your illusion came,
Sure.
she started moving through it to try to hide and get to the cart.
Okay.
They ran through it like
Yeah.
moving through
It's a
smoke.
little confusing. This is
Yeah.
the first time I've used mileage.
So how far away?
I know it's really hard because it's the cold night of the rain.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I used to live on it. You are from her.
Well, from any of those 3.
You are probably 20 feet because you're on a moving vehicle.
Yeah.
Probably 25 feet from Balder and 20 feet from Caro, and then Allie is basically like 10 feet. She's in the, like almost to the cart.
Okay.
The cart is moving towards you, so you basically are just like, well, as long as I don't do what Torrin just did, I should be all right.
Well, and I have the door open waiting for
What I would like to do, tell me if this is possible. What I would like to do is, so am I on top of it? I'm inside of it? Like
I figured you were like hanging on the side.
Okay. I would
It
like
has
to,
side rails.
while hanging on the side, use my bola, because it's like a whip,
Well, kind of.
to try to snare Balder.
It's not like that. It doesn't. A bolo doesn't work like
Why
that.
not? You said eventually I'd be able to use it to ensnare people.
Yeah, it's
But
you
it's
throw it.
It's a throwing
and it
weapon.
like
Yeah,
wraps.
wraps
It's like,
around.
it's
Wraps
like a rope
around.
with two discs. on
Okay,
it.
that's right. Less of a
Yeah.
whip and more of a
Please
snare.
don't throw that.
No, I was supposed to get you around the ankles and drag
I'm
you.
sorry, we need to leave someone
I
behind.
want to like lasso him, but that's not gonna work. Damn.
Yeah, you've already Misty stepped.
Yeah, I know. I know.
No, it's not gonna work.
Unless I got that short rest.
I'm just gonna crossbow someone by him.
Okay.
So there'll be less people to try to attack him. Damn it! I always forget it's more the other thing. I rolled a 1.
Yikes.
So we've not been doing very well on our die
No,
rolls.
she doesn't roll a one.
The whole group.
He still gets the card though.
I get the card.
Oh, you
She
do?
just gets to reroll.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is not good. Okay, that's a.
Ali,
Oh no.
Balder, and Carol make a dex save.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Sorry,
She made it.
it's okay.
That's actually fine. That
Actually
is,
gets advantage because she's prone.
Oh,
I'm rerolling that.
That's a 18 for me.
You're fine.
No.
It's pretty fine.
I hear that a lot.
You're fine. It's all fine.
15.
You saved.
Fine. I need to roll better.
Ricochets off.
Bad. I rolled like a
All right.
14 crossbow
Yep.
attack.
Ooh.
No, hit, yes.
No, the second. Did you get a second crossbow attack?
Yeah, because I use inspiration.
He used inspiration,
Oh.
had me reroll it.
Yeah.
No?
So it ricochets off and hits one of their guys.
Oh,
Sure, I'll let that
I'm
happen.
okay
Sounds
with
good.
that.
You're the one and only.
For 7?
That was good. That was good, man.
Coming out
That's good.
shooting.
7.
Where's Nate's inspiration?
That's pretty good. That's
It was very good. Yeah, there you go.
Oh!
This is why we can't ever
Get it out! Why would you do that?
I thought he would go back to the wall and make the catch, but he just.
No.
It was a real bad flip.
That
That
couch,
lives there now.
that couch doesn't move.
That was
around.
like her crossbow shot.
Nate, what? Nate,
We got
Nate's
this.
not as dexterous as the real.
You're gonna
No,
find
I
it in
failed my
like
dex
5
save.
years.
I can move that thing. Get it out of there.
Who's crawling over the back of the couch? I'm not that dexterous.
Doug will be here Monday.
Oh, jeez.
We can do it after the show.
I'm like, come on, Doug.
Anyways.
Miss you, Doug. All right, Ollie,
I'm gonna try to get on that cart.
make a. I'll let you choose athletics or acrobatics.
That's a good question.
HeelTurnRadio says party foul and says not doing that. So someone from Hilton
Well-
Radio is not climbing behind the couch.
I'm gonna go athletics.
Okay.
Please don't fail. Please don't fail. Please don't fail.
Yeah, he says I'm on the ones and twos,
That's
not
not
an inspirational
great.
retrieval.
That's an 11. That's not great.
Bring him back to life and we'll talk. We do still have his like
Blackmail is so below you.
And you won't like how he does that if he does it.
You jump.
It'll be like a talking
You got
song or
11, right?
something.
Yeah.
You try to get on the cart, and you're gonna miss it. Is
Great.
anyone gonna do
No.
Great.
I can't do
Wait.
that.
Oh, here.
anything? Yeah, reroll.
Okay. 15.
You grab it.
Oh!
Again, same thing. You're like, your hands are wet.
This is so
You're not sure. You grab on. You're like, oh gosh, gonna die, not gonna die,
Yeah.
not gonna
Not
die.
gonna die.
Get inside.
Not today.
Was there anything like magical
That's
about
the
this
day,
part?
Satan.
I don't know what's inside of it. We haven't got that far yet.
Well, Nate Dogg's been in it.
He's ran through it to get to the back end of the cart.
Yeah, so he's been in the cart.
I'm trying to save people.
He hasn't explored it.
We're too busy. Too much
That
It's
takes
not-
focus.
It's not like a magnificent mansion or anything.
Not like our
Not yet. You gotta hit a button for that.
It's not like the Vistani.
Carol tries to get up.
Yeah.
Well, she will get up,
dies.
and then she'll move So there'll be 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh god.
She
She'll
should
get
disengage. Right?
Now, if she wants to move, it takes an action to get
She
up.
did.
Oh yeah, that's right. She had to get up.
She is stumbling towards you as she moves the rest of her movement. And she looks real bad.
If I had Thorn Whip, I would use that to like have her grab it. But I
Right?
Balder.
Change my weapon, I think.
How far am I from Carol and the cart?
You're probably 10 feet from the cart, probably 10 feet from her. And the cart is heading towards her.
Cart's heading toward her.
Yeah, you're probably gonna.
Boris is heading right towards her.
Then I would like to get on the cart.
Gonna run towards the cart?
Yeah.
Okay, you run towards the cart. Make me an I'll let you choose athletics or acrobatics.
I will take athletics. That is a 22.
No.
You jump and you slide right behind Magnar, who's still frozen, butt to the front of the cart. You slide.
I'm driving.
And you've got your arm out. Do you want to grab her?
Yep.
Make a strength check.
Do
You're so
it.
strong.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Nope.
Oh no!
That's a natural one.
Is this,
Oh,
dude, is this,
Carol's
is this the saving throw?
She's
So
so
bad.
dead.
Oh.
Does
She-
anyone have
Can
inspiration?
this be a saving throw?
I got nothing.
I would
You have a
have
card.
I don't have a card that will.
Is this a strength
Oh, wait,
saving
actually,
throw?
yeah, I do. I'm sorry, I do
no.
have a card. I would like this to be a fortuitous circumstance.
Yay!
Close fucking save. She was about to get murdered.
She's stumbling and falling. She's got a cut on her head. She's got blood coming all down her face. She's just covered in cuts, like deep gash wounds, and she's falling. And you reach out and you realize you're gonna miss her. Like, it's too far. It's just too far. You grab Balder the hammer and you hook it around Magnar's frozen legs
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
all the way out, and you grab her right around the waist. You think, roll me a d4 and don't do max damage.
Oh god.
Oh!
I did max damage.
Oh no!
She is definitely unconscious. She thinks she's dying.
But we have her.
You have her.
Whatever. I will let everyone know that she needs to get some healing.
So she needs at the very least stabilized. And Boris just rampages out into the night.
Are they following?
They chase for a little while.
But they don't catch us.
He's
So
big.
fast.
And
How
he's
fast is Boris?
He's fast.
He's so fast that I'm so inspiring as his driver that
so smart.
I believe in him and he
He
feels
just
that.
goes randomly down the road.
Does he
Under
know?
my
Do you know
control.
where you're going?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he know where he's
While
going?
we're-
Does it feel like he knows where he's going?
Make me a nature check.
Warming up my dice
You do
because
that.
they're rolling real bad.
Real bad.
Oh, it was a 19, then it
bad.
rolled to a 9. That's an 11.
No, you have no idea what
You're
this,
on timeout dice.
what this beast is doing. But man, are you just happy you're not getting stabbed right now?
While
Pretty
we're
much.
running down the road, I want to look through.
Is
her-
this a short rest?
through Caro's pack?
This will be a short rest.
Yeah!
Excellent. I want to look through
Thank
Caro's
you,
pack to see if she has
God.
any like bandages or.
Guys, we finally made it to our
She's got a
short
lot of
rest after
books.
3 episodes.
She does have some just basic explorer and adventure items. Her cart, though, is loaded.
Are we still in initiative?
No. you are
Okay,
not
can I
loaded.
do a medicine check in the cart to see if I can find healing potions, anything like that?
That wouldn't be a medicine. That would be an investigation.
All right, I'll
Does someone want to stabilize her first? or do they
I
just
will use
wanna-
my medicine check to stabilize her.
Okay.
I can investigate because I have extra dice for that.
17.
You stabilize her.
Excellent.
She's in bad shape.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Can I investigate? I have special dice.
Special investigation dice?
Yep. Well, bonus dice. 17. Investigation.
Oh, yeah, I'm there.
This has got, like, this card has a lot of very interesting, like, cabinets and, like, things that roll and move. But the biggest thing it has is probably a section of 80 books, 80 tomes. There's live specimens. And here, she apparently does a lot of research from her vehicle. It's big enough to where a couple people could sleep in here comfortably. You don't think all of you could, but there are provisions.
No healing potions?
So I found 80 books and provisions.
You know what? What'd you roll on your investigation?
17.
17. Nate, roll me percentile dice, please.
Alright. 86.
You do. Roll me a d4.
And that's a 3.
You find 3 healing potions.
I will give her one of those healing potions.
Okay. She can keep it down. She's in bad shape. While she is, you realizing she is a caster of some type, she is not a combatant.
Sure.
I can use Inspiring Touch to make her feel better. Give her a pep talk.
And a sticker.
And a sticker. It's a star. It's a golden star for a good job.
Make me a perception check.
She could get up to 15 hit points,
Ugh.
whatever it needs.
That was your die. 9.
Normally when you use magical healing, when it heals the wound, they start to fade.
Yeah. It's not happening here.
They're not fading.
Oh no, she's gonna die. She's got the plague.
No, she's healing.
Yeah.
Like all those knife wounds, they're just there.
Yeah,
She
definitely.
looks like she's in a death match.
Yeah, yeah.
So they scar,
Like
like
the
visible
worst
scarring.
death match.
Like the worst
Like
death match
they're scarring.
So
Instead of,
we
like,
could
seamlessly closing.
bandage her up just to make it a little better.
Does my Inspiring Touch help any of that?
And then she also
Love the face.
she looks down at her hands and they're bandaged, but she can see where the blood is seeped through and everything. And she knows you've healed her, and she knows you've used one of her potions, and she just rolls away from you and just curls into the fetal position and is just shaking.
Can I give her another healing potion? Do I think that would help?
This doesn't appear to be physical.
Okay.
This appears to be something else.
Yeah. What are those healing potions?
They are 2d8 plus 6.
Can I take an Arcana check with my amulet of the arcane to see if I can determine anything about these wounds?
Which wounds?
The wounds
Oh, the wounds?
on Caro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, 1 second. So I'm
What
taking.
would you like to do, Ellie?
Could I use identify magic item to just see to know what the wounds are? Or do I need to do the Arcana check?
Just an Arcana check.
Okay, so I gotta do that at advantage because of my
I would
amulet.
like to use my fortuitous
Oh, jeez. I'm just knocking stuff over.
so that I can find a potion of vitality somewhere in all of her crap to get rid of my 2 levels of exhaustion.
You can find actually a scroll of Greater Restoration.
Awesome
Can you hand me
sauce.
my phone, please?
I got a
Yes,
14.
Throw it off the table. 14?
Just gonna use the scroll of greater restoration.
You're gonna be like, oh,
yeah.
what's this?
I could use that to inscribe it. But I'm not there with you, so
You think this might be
I don't
part and
think. I don't
parcel
know.
of this place?
It's
It may
real
not-
hard to get rid of exhaustion
It
in this
may,
game.
it may not have anything to do with.
just gotta take 2 long rests.
It may not have anything to
Yeah,
do
we're
with
not gonna-
the blades or the.
We don't know that yet.
It just may have to do with just this place.
Okay, can I, and with gleaning that piece of information, is there anything I can do with my knowledge of, like, swampy areas? Is that at all relevant in this scenario? My, like, preferred environment? And, like, the time that I spent, like, scouting the area between when I regrouped with these guys?
You've already cruised past a lot of that swamp,
Mm-hmm.
but you do realize that it looks like Boris is taking you deep into kind of a rotted wood area on an old and broken road.
Which seems safe.
Did you say he's taking us back to the old town?
I was waiting for it.
We're heading away from the town.
This is worth a shot.
You're headed into the woods, and he just literally
Judging you.
things that get in the way. He just knocks them down.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's basically just.
I wonder if we're gonna leave a path.
Well, some of it just falls back behind you when you move
Okay.
through it, and you can definitely slow him down and block the path behind you if you so chose.
I mean, that's just the thought. We got a big ball that's leaving a giant path exactly to where we are. I don't know how committed they are to continuing their
She
hunts.
grabs your hand
Okay.
and
tenderly.
she reaches to her belt and she hands you a bag.
Hands me a bag. Alright, well, I'll open the bag.
There's dust in it.
What is this?
Ooh.
What is this for? No, I'm not putting my face in the bag.
Yeah, it's like a sneak.
Gross.
Take a hit of the dust bag. It'll be fine.
She doesn't seem in any shape to tell you.
Okay. You want a nature check, arcana check to see what?
Arcana check.
Alright.
If I'm trained in it, can I help him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll with
Advantage.
advantage.
Can I use my identify magic item?
You definitely can.
I want to do that.
Okay.
But if we
Unless-
can succeed on you using without you using
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah,
right.
let's try that
let's
first.
do that first.
I'm just gonna throw it across. Alright, not that one. So that is 16.
Your guess is this is dust of tracelessness.
Ah, perfect. So now I'll start tossing that out the back. Yeah, like
You
a little
chicken
flower
feed
girl.
that out the back door.
Like you're seeding grass.
Yeah.
But by hand, not by a machine.
Yes. I've done that. It's not great.
That's why you get goats.
Yeah.
About 3 hours pass. It's the middle of the night. Boris doesn't stop. And you can rest, but you can't sleep
Can we
because it's.
stop?
Because this is
Can we
not,
slow him down so it's not quite so bumpy and we can?
No, it's not a real road, so it's not going to matter.
But we at least got a short rest.
Yeah, you
What a short rest give us.
You can use a hit die,
Yeah.
and you get certain things back depending on your class.
Just one hit die or?
Like, I get 2 spell slots.
Well,
Up
hit
to how
dice.
many you have.
I only
Up to your level.
Okay, because
I've
I
already
used all of the ones I had, and then do you get those back for long rests? How do you get?
Yeah.
How do you get the
I think
hit?
it's
Yeah.
So
About
just gonna sit here.
3 hours pass.
Okay, well, I'm
So
32 out of 34.
It's about 2 in the morning,
I'm 6.
and
I used all of my
Boris
hit die.
stops.
27 at 27.
I expended all my hit die already.
Oh, because he's super tired.
You have night vision, or
I do, and
low
I'm
light
on
vision.
the driver's seat with him. I can see perfectly.
But are we still in like a swampy area?
It's like dead wood,
Okay.
little
So-
bit. I would still give you credit
Okay.
for it.
I don't know how a
He
Goliath
pulls-
doesn't have dark vision.
Because you're not an underground species.
I so am. I live in the mountains.
Yeah, but you're not living in.
Like in a cave.
He's underground. He was a Goliath.
Literally in the mountains.
I still
He
wear trip jeans.
Goes inside like these ruins,
Oh no.
and he kind of pulls the cart in between some buildings, and then just stops.
All right, I'll hop off the cart walk up to Boris, pat him on the head, say, "That'll do, pig. That'll
He
do."
kind of nudges you and then like looks over
Is it
by this corner.
I'll go look at it.
There are these massive mushrooms. One of them's probably
Humanoid.
that big around.
So I have speech of beast and leaf. So do I get the sense that he would like to eat those
He would
mushrooms?
very much like to eat that mushroom.
I will go.
But he's not doing it. He's like, it's like almost like he's like, I'm wait until I'm told it's okay to do this.
Yeah, go ahead.
He also looks at you like, I don't want to do that because I got tied to this cart.
I will unhitch him from the cart so he can go eat.
Okay. He goes and eats, and then he kind of does a little walk around like the perimeter of these ruins, and then he comes back and then kind of plops down in the grass in front of the cart. And then just kind of sits and faces the cart.
He probably needs a long rest.
I'll ask him if it seems safe.
He's awake. He doesn't. The response you get in pig is safe enough.
I feel safer with
No
him
knives.
around, personally.
That'll do, pig. All right. I'll take a cursory look around.
Okay. You take a cursory look around. Make me a perception check.
It's not very good. 9.
I don't have any constitution.
What you doing?
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Wow, there you go.
Okay. just need a spot to rest.
diplomacy.
We won't bother you now.
God.
I've seen that card before. Doesn't belong to you.
Person that belongs to
Yeah, the person who it belongs to is she's resting up in the cart. She's riding with us.
Not smart to rest out here.
Doesn't seem like it's smart to rest anywhere out here.
You can come to town. Smarter. Safer. More people.
I don't think.
Wait, which town?
I
There's a
think.
couple towns around here.
at
You
this
none of you are
point-
there. Between me and Warrior right now.
Okay.
True.
Bunch of damn
I didn't know how close.
metagamers.
I didn't know how close we were
Go!
together. Like if it was like
We've
in earshot.
better fill of town for the time being, if you get my drift. Just need a place to bed down for the night.
Not a good place to do that.
I'm just so charming.
Come with me.
Don't go alone.
He walks over to where Boris is.
What am I? Do I see anything, or
You have low light vision, right?
I have perfect vision?
He's looks like an older man, and look like he's using a cane, but it's not a cane. It's you notice it's a hoe.
How far away? How far away from everybody?
You're like 20 feet. He kind of went around the perimeter a little bit. He heads over to where he starts to walk over where Boris is.
All right.
Boris kind of lifts his head, and looks at him, and he scratches him behind the ear and gives him something that looks like some type of food. Come on.
I'll follow him.
Boris gets up and backs up so you can hook him up to the wagon.
All right. So, this gentleman here says he knows a place that's.
Robert. My name is Robert.
Robert says that he knows a place we can rest. It's safer than it is here.
Do you know the boar's name?
It's Boris.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's right. Yeah, that's good.
I know Miss Fish. She's been to Belknap Fields a couple times.
To Miss Fish.
To where?
Belknap Fields. That's where we live.
Philip Fields?
So again,
Belknap Fields.
Belknap.
Mm.
How you spell that?
Crucial information.
Beklnap.
Belknap.
Okay.
Belknap. Like cat nip.
Beklnap.
Belknap.
Fields.
Belknap Fields. Cyrus Belknap founded the hamlet. Died horribly. Carrion crawler got him
Oh, that's not good.
out in these ruins. Not a good way to die. Neither is giant spider. Rotten in this place.
Well, it's not Pickman's Hollow, so I think we'll.
It
better.
makes a weird symbol when you say that. As it spits on the ground. Why would you be going there? Crazy people live there.
Yeah, it wasn't on
It's
purpose.
still better.
So, yeah, an accident.
Well, I can offer you a hot meal, place to stay. All I ask, a little bit of help in the morning, and you'll be on your way.
Can I insight check to see if he seems harmless?
Yeah.
Not great.
That's real bad, Nate.
I want to see what my.
It's a 13.
He seems just cool as a cucumber.
I'm gonna be kind of simultaneously.
Alright.
Yeah, Rabbit seems great. He knows
Doing
what
the same
he's
thing,
for.
like just passively
Okay.
listening to him. I got a 23.
Yeah, he just is on the straight up and up. He doesn't have anything odd.
Yeah, I told you he's fine.
He does, like, as you start going, I'm assuming you're walking beside Boris. He'll
Yeah.
walk beside you. He
I'm running
stops
shotgun.
and picks up a big bag
Just frozen legs.
and
Yeah.
throws it over his
All
shoulder.
right, yeah, I'm walking.
He's fine. Now.
I'm walking in.
Yeah, he's thought out by now.
No.
Ben said
Well,
3
still-
hours.
Still frozen in the
Says-
car.
He says,
Just kind of look down.
only reason I'm here is because this is the only time that the night caps come out.
Nightcaps. Oh, those mushrooms.
They are.
Or slugs.
Mushroom enemies. The
I'm
worst.
He's just eating the enemy and just thinks about them.
You feed a lot of people with these things.
Fungus mushrooms.
And then you don't have to eat rotten gourds.
Fungus are weird.
The blood pumpkins.
Well, like I said, each town has its own. We have our festivals. We have our dues to pay. We just choose our own way. You lot look the worse for wear.
As
Yeah.
I stretch my legs.
I'm
We've-
slowing
we've not
down.
had
I'm
great
too
luck.
tired to do anything.
I'm running shotgun in the wagon with the bow out.
You seem like an honest fella.
I hear that a lot.
Miss Fish, she even alive?
Yep,
Did you steal this cart?
No, she's alive. She's alive.
You can look in the cart.
You can come back around and look.
He peeks and looks and kind of winces and looks.
We had a hard journey. But
It's bad business.
hollow.
She came 2 days ago. We've had our own problems.
Yeah, what kind of problem have you been had?
We make our tithe to the wood. Lately, the wood has been unaccepting of what we've given. And the herd has become restless.
Sorry, the herd.
They're not like us. They're a little different. Animals walk on 2 legs.
Ooh.
They
Think so.
horns. Like a goat, but like a man.
I like this NPC.
Not like you, miss. No offense was given.
Yeah, she looks at him like, speak a little more.
We've honored our pact for 500 years. But the last few hundred, the black goat of the wood with 1,000 young has been disappointed. Our milk has been sour, our crops have been yielding low, and the herd has grown large and angry. I can take you to the mayor. We don't have a lot. We have some coin. Perhaps I'll give you that coin.
We can.
You can thin the head.
I was gonna say it in there. Sure.
Let's rest up and then maybe we can talk about that.
Last time we just said
they
yes.
only
and
come-
they're great.
once a month. And when they do, it's mainly on the outside of town.
If they come this month,
They did. 1 week ago.
so 3 more weeks until they show up
3
again.
long weeks of us waiting, praying, tithing, sacrificing, in the hopes that this time the mother, she's satisfied with what we've given her.
What do you get?
That's our shame. Something better left unsaid.
Sounds a lot like.
Torn just kind of just snorts.
No, it's not. In some ways it's better. In some ways it's far, far worse.
You're taking us to a mining camp.
You arrive and there's wooden palisades around a small hamlet. It's raining.
You can hear the herd.
There's a tower at each corner. And there's a young person at each tower. You can tell they're gotta be teenagers. They're tired, they're hollowed eyes. They're just looking, they're barely staying awake. Who goes there? Robert! Found this fish in the wood with these people. They bring you in. You gotta figure
These giants.
there's maybe 60 people who live here. Houses are nicer than they were in Pickman's Hall. This is a better looking place. But it's smaller. It's more isolated. And the wood, while dead, is right on top of it. And you can hear out in the wood braying and a grunting, guttural noise. And you can feel eyes upon you as you walk in the gate and they close. Welcome to Belknap Fields. And that's where we're going to stop.
Well, we lived, guys.
Yay! Everybody
did it.
who almost died is still alive.
Whew. Oh, another stressful night.
Keep it on the table.
That was when your phone hit the floor.
Hey!
We
I was
Live to
gonna
die
either,
another day.
Robert was either gonna have that stupid voice,
I like that.
or I was
I
gonna
like that
give,
voice.
or he was gonna get my Stu Hart voice, which Beard hates.
There's a
Let me see that. Let me see that arm there.
There they go.
Look at that thing. You're quite a muscly lass, aren't you? Yeah. Tommy saving the Stu Hart voice for something else. But,
Speak, don't touch.
yeah, let me. Ooh, you got some strength in them bones. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Really quickly, let's go around the table. Everyone do your social media, all of that goodness. And before we sign off, Sandra, tell them where they can find you.
Nowhere. They can find me here. You can find me on Facebook if you're really interested, but that's all I got.
Really interesting. You're really interesting.
Yep.
Warrior, come out and play.
Played hard. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at WarriorMN. You can find me on the Instagram and the Twitter at OrinVite, spelled like it sounds.
you can find me on
T-shirts?
Twitter. Oh yeah.
Come on, guys.
Shop.spreadshirt.com/OrinVite.
All your double hell stuff's done? right now?
For right now, they're gonna reopen up the store and like have an actual inventory stock, and then
Nice.
they'll have that readily available, which is nice.
So when that's out, buy that shirt.
Yes,
Buy it.
buy it.
Buy the merch.
I wear it.
He needs it. He's got to pay for them bandages.
It's very expensive. There's only so many bandage sales going around.
You can also find me on Twitter at MikeIsTripleH.
It's true.
And that's the only place you can find me. I'm not even here right now.
He's a
Ghost Mike!
Ooh, spooky.
You almost were a ghost, Mike.
Yeah, that's
It's true.
True story.
Look at all those links. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at
Look at all
Cubicle Zombie.
That's the one.
That's awesome.
Cuba Gooding Junior Zombie.
Close.
Since we'll be fighting next week here on
Right? You can find me on Twitter at SmarkyBatch with an E, not an I, or you can follow the Married Marks podcast on Twitter at Married Marks or www.marriedmarks.com.
Alright, I know I always forget to do this. Luckily, the beard who's running the board tonight is laying it all out for you. Heel Turn Radio. We podcast, we do commentary, we do dumb t-shirts.
Hey, those t-shirts are great.
They're
Great
They're
shirts.
good.
cease and desist. What else? Next Monday night.
D&D5E.
Yes. What a maneuver.
What a maneuver.
We've got D&DDT episodes coming out for both Tasty Boys.
Tasty boys.
Thank you. And for Young Dragons, Hung Dragons, Jung Dragons. I don't even know how to say it anymore.
Depends who's playing.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
And then next Monday night, I'm not sure who is here, but next Monday night is another No Marcy Monday on Heel Turn Radio on our Twitch feed.
Look,
It's,
man, if Dino Bravo.
it's Mr. Rogers and his Make Believe friends. I don't know what game we're playing, so it's probably going to be. My guess it'll be WWF Legends or Showdown 64. Or if I have my way, it'll be Forever Indian. I'll play Air Cannon all night and just beat everybody's ass. So, otherwise, thank you so much for those of you who stuck around and watched. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, death threats, or just want to be a part of things, let us know.
I like death threats.
We are also starting to prep for Extra Larf.
Yeah.
Extra Larf. I'm so tired.
It's past your bedtime.
Extra Life this year.
We're actually LARPing. It's extra LARP.
I have the bomb. I went on ties.
So if you are interested in being a part of that, reach out and contact us. As we will be doing 25 hours straight of Dungeons and Dragons.
Save your dollar bills and donate.
Yes.
Known World
please.
United.
It was so much fun last year.
Contact HeelTurnRadio at gmail.com. We are in the preliminary stages. I had originally said that I would be ending Known World United. At that event, I lied.
That's okay.
I will end that in December with those groups. But I will be doing some crazy stuff at Extra Life this year. Is that Jim Ross, like Bill's palsy style up in the top corner right there?
Wow.
That face, it does look like Jim Ross, though.
It does.
Oh no.
It's like hashtag Bell's.
My God. Sorry, it does. Anyway, I've said enough.
Nice.
I've said too much. I love you all. Not really.
Oh.
You've been watching the Doug! James! Thank you. Thank you guys. You were all amazing.
Well, thank
And
you.
we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.